Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours. My name is AugieRFC, and welcome to the program tonight. You're watching episode number 244, the Monday night edition of the program, the first episode of the week, and my god, are we starting this week off with a bang, with a shot.
Yeah, what a Monday it has been, dude.
Oh, what a Monday it's been. We're starting this off with with the clearest shot into the week, right? Oh, no. Jesus. So, I threw up a video yesterday. Not really a complaining video, it wasn't complaining, but it was just kind of reflecting on September, you know, the quietest month of the year, as I call it. And then this happens. It's like it's cursed. I didn't, you know, beg for something like this to happen. I didn't expect for something like this to happen, but it just did. I put up a video where I say the month is quiet, this is a very chill month. And then all hell breaks loose. And then all of a sudden we got YouTubers showing up to people's houses and firing guns at each other. We're taking a look at it all. I'm sure I do not need to introduce the situation. I've already done a video on it. And if you've been on Twitter, you've seen the feeds, you pretty much know everything. We're examining the interview, the footage. We might even watch the kill stream debate from Frank Hassel's end. We're watching Boogie's response video. We're going through all of this shit and taking a look at this. We have 1,000 viewers right now, right at the top of the program. And we're going to examine absolutely everything. And before we get right into it, I've got to read a few super chats because, Jesus, I've already made a fun. You guys, my God, have already been generous as fuck. Yeah, I'm sure you can see it in the chat. Let me read through a few of these right now before we get into this. We got the drama alert, story fire right up here. We're going to commentate over this. We're going to be fair. We're not gonna,
Have you seen it yet?
No, I've seen none of this, so I saved it for the show. Alright, let me read these real quick, and then we're gonna get right into this. I don't want to waste any fucking time at all. Mike the Bike through 2 says, hit the like button. Andrew Ostrom through 2 says, watching from work, let's go. Turtle through 5 says, hit the dislike button. Joking. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of dislikes. Turtle then through $50 says, September is quiet, Augie says. Nothing happens in September, you liar. Well, I mean, I wasn't entirely wrong until this morning, of course. Well, actually, last night. Artistically, just threw $100! I'm out here trying to be a good student and do my work, but you're out here starting streams early, disliked and unsubbed. Well, at least you dropped a super chat on your way out. Thank you very much. $100. And then on top of that, Turtle Toss 150 says, yo, don't leave us again without After Hours, you bastard. I'll try not to. Jessica through 2, and thank you very much, by the way. Jessica through 2 says, I want to be up here with the rich kids for my $2. Turtle through 5 says, Jess is the coolest kid. Jessica through 2 says, Turtle's the coolest kid. B10 through 2 says, we'll defend ourselves. Shoot, shoot. Big Ibs through 2 says, Jada best girl. King Kong Bund through $10 says, Boogie got the big iron on his hip. I see that reference. Connor through 5 says, I would like to see Frank survive in YouTube's climate today. Oh my god, so true. And then last super chat, we're getting right into this. Phantom 5 through 10 says, Boogie is just a grown-up raintism. Damn. Harsh words from the super chatters. Alright, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Bo Blacks, are you in the live?
Yeah, I'm in the live.
Okay, we gotta get right into this right now. A huge shout out to my super chatters. I see you guys. Very generous. Let's begin this right now. This is exclusive to Storyfire.
Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. The YouTuber Boogie2988 shot a gun today at another YouTuber. Now, I want to explain how we got there, right? There is this YouTuber called Frank Hassel. Frank Hassel makes...
Not a YouTuber anymore. He actually got banned recently. And apparently he blamed the ban on Boogie. Now, as far as I know, there's no evidence that it was Boogie, other than, you know, circumstantial, like, oh, well, I was fucking with this guy, and then all of a sudden my channel goes down, that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which is logic that we've applied to Susie Liu before, but I think we had far more circumstantial evidence to justify that, including her own fucking words. With this story, I've seen no concrete evidence that Boogie was even assisting in the takedown of the channel. Chat can feel free to send me any sources if I'm missing something, but as far as I've seen, I haven't seen shit. So, again, chat can fill me in if I'm missing anything.
the type of content where he just goes up to random people on the street with a GoPro on his head and he starts harassing them. Recently, Frank's channel has been banned off of YouTube, and he is blaming Boogie298 for it. He's been saying for months that he is going to catch Boogie in public and harass him in public. Now, a couple days ago, Frank posted this on Twitter saying that he was in Boogie's town. Somebody showed up to Boogie's address, but it wasn't Frank. Someone rung Boogie's doorbell, but it wasn't Frank. I had both of them on for an interview. Quite frankly, Boogie looks bad. He's threatening Frank's life if he shows up. And I didn't want to put that interview out because, you know, I was afraid that people would cause this interview would cause people to harass and bully Boogie more. And he's obviously having some mental issues with all the harassment that is going on. However, things have changed because today, Frank actually showed up to Boogie's house and Boogie fired a weapon at him. So first, we're going to show you the footage of what happened when Frank showed up to Boogie's house and he fired that weapon. Here's a little...
I can show this on YouTube, right? This is not going to get me... You can show gunshot. I mean, obviously you can, but like... There's nothing here that's going to get us taken down, right, Boblax?
I
don't like that
not
hesitation.
sure.
I don't like... Well, whatever. Fuck it. We made it this far. We're playing anyway.
Little bit of it.
If my channel goes down, worth, alright?
Like, I'm planning to include some clips of this interview in my video, and I'm going to have to, like, cut out certain words.
Dude, that fucking... I'm like, yo, can I show this? And you're just like, like, fuck. Okay. Alright, here it is, right here. Oh, I think I've seen this clip already.
Come on, you
Well, this isn't the bad part. I'm talking about, the bad stuff is in the interview.
Alright, hold on now.
Like, him saying the F slur is, like, the least of the worries.
Yeah. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do what everyone on Twitter does. Trigger warning! Alright, if you don't like the word, then mute for the next 20, 30 seconds, whatever.
We're gonna show you the footage of what happened when Frank showed up
an
at
F
Boogie's
slur,
house and he
guys.
fired that weapon.
Gay people, brace yourselves.
Alright, let's listen to this.
Here's a little bit of it. Roll it.
Come on, you fucking pussy. What's the deal?
I have to laugh at this.
Where's the gun at, you fat shit?
Nice.
Oh, Keem bleeped
Open
it out.
fire!
Like, this
Open
one's story fire. Why would he even bleep it out? I don't know.
Open fire.
Fire!
Shocking stuff. Now, the police have been called, but look, I'm going to show you the rest of this footage of what happened today with Boogie shooting the gun at Frank. But first, we're going to get into the interview that happened last night, because I think, you know, there's important context here that people need to understand.
Is this the interview in full? There's no cuts? This is the thing
no
that
cuts. It's the interview in full. After the interview's done, there's some talking afterwards that he even includes.
Let's go! I'm hyped.
Yeah,
About this story.
and there is important context in the interview. It changed my view on the story slightly, which I'll talk about after, but yeah.
By the way, super chats, I'll get to y'all in a second, but I gotta get through some content first
This
before I
is
start
like-
reading them.
This is crazy. This is one of the craziest drama alert interviews for sure.
I've got
this is
express
some
permission from
shit.
Boogie and Frank to get the interview out. So we'll show the interview, and then we'll show you what happened today. Here's that interview. Roll it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Boogie2988 and Frank Hassel on the line. Hassel, did you go to his house? Did you go to Boogie's house?
I'm starting to wish that I had at this point. Given
By the way, this is prior. This is last night.
Yeah, this is before the shit.
And this is when someone who Boogie thought was Frank came.
Yeah.
the little panic attack he appears to be having on Twitter, but unfortunately, no, it was not me.
But Frank, you did go down to Dixon Street last night, take a photo, tag me in that photo, and then say, "I'm in your town, pussy." Right? That was you. Oh, that's on your Twitter feed right now.
Yes, that was me. I am in Dixonville right now, and I am in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
All right, well, cool, man. Let me make it very clear. You should be very glad you didn't step on my property, okay? Woo. And I highly recommend you don't. It'll be the last decision you fucking make. Woo. Okay? I've played around with you. I don't know what your obsession is with me. I don't know why you think I got your YouTube channel deleted. I don't know if it's because you're mad I got your subreddit deleted. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your fucking problem is. But I have no problem fucking ending you if you fucking come here. Okay? I told you very clearly, I don't give a shit what happens to me, and that's fine. But if there's a risk for me, my dog, or my roommate, I'm gonna take self-defense caution. I'm gonna do what needs to be
being
fucking
very
done.
overdramatic and should consider taking your anxiety medication or something.
Well, I did take my anxiety medication tonight, man. And this is, do you understand that this is what you do to people? Do you understand that this is what you're doing to me? You've picked somebody with post-traumatic stress disorder to target with this type of wrestling. What the fuck are you doing in Fayetteville, Arkansas? Why did you travel several states to pull this shit? What the fuck?
Okay, what Boogie's trying to do here is obviously not going to work. You know, he's going to try to pull the, oh, well, you're messing with somebody who basically can't take it or whatever, which is obviously not going to backtrack. Frank's not going to listen to this and be like, okay, I'll chill or whatever, you know? Frank's like, yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna do whatever gets him content, basically. So this is already not going to work. And I pointed this out earlier today. Boogie's and some of his tweets was trying to say like, oh, you guys like Frank because he's some tough badass alpha. This dude wouldn't even show up to my house or whatever, which was a move to try to get Frank's audience to be like, oh shit, dude, Frank sucks, dude. I'm gonna follow Boogie, which is never gonna happen. All of Frank's fans are they're all gonna be fans of Frank. You're not gonna be able to swap them. You're not gonna be able to swap teams like that. That's just not gonna work. So.
Exactly. What Frank's fans like is that they're making
they love the chaos.
Boogie
Exactly.
They like that Boogie's freaking out. So
yeah.
The only way Frank's fans are disappointed is if Boogie shuts up, which hasn't happened, and I'm pretty sure they already are satisfied. There's no going back on that. So
yeah.
Okay, let's try to dissect this a little bit.
It's not fucking.
By the way, people in the chat are saying that this is fake or whatever. I would believe you guys, but I have every reason not to. Well, that sounds really weird. I would believe you guys if I was y'all, but I'm not. Okay, I'm like 99.9% sure this is real. Because earlier today, people were like, Augie, this is such bait. And I'll admit, when I saw the picture with the gun or whatever, I was like, oh, this is a fucking stunt. There's no way. But no, it's actually real, guys. Trust me. That's like such slasher energy. I know things. That's not what I'm saying, all right? I'm just saying, like, it's fucking real, all right?
You'll tell it's or you can tell it's real throughout the interview.
Yeah.
I don't
Friends of Boogie have gone on Twitter and said, like, yeah, guys, I talked to Boogie. This is 100% real. So unless there's like 20 people, including myself, in the joke, and I don't even know I'm in the joke, then you guys get the point. Okay.
Well, there's a point in the interview where like the interview ends, but the Skype call's still going and Keem's recording, and it wasn't meant to be part of the video, and like Boogie still goes at Frank, and Frank's reaction is not one of someone who's in on it. So
funny to me. I'm not participating willingly in this. I've told you to fucking leave me alone, and I will fucking end you if you step foot on my fucking property, Frank. This is not funny to me.
Let's find out if Frank has.
You're a fucking sociopath. I get that you're a fucking psychopath. I get that this is funny to you. It is not funny to me, Frank. I am mentally fucking ill. I am fucking out of my mind with anxiety. You fucking know that.
Boogie, let's find out if Frank even has intentions of going to your house. I know he went to your city, and he's in your city now. But
why are you in my city, Frank? Let me ask you that.
I could be doing this interview from outside your house right now.
You might be. Why, Frank? Why?
Because
what
it's
the
funny. And the idea
it's not fucking funny, Frank. It's not fucking funny. When you're laying dead on my fucking front lawn, that won't be fucking funny.
Okay, but Boogie, let Frank talk a little bit, all right? Let him get his say.
Dude, I'm just in Fayetteville to visit some friends, and you are really freaking out for no reason, man. It's crazy.
You tagged me on Twitter with a photo calling me a pussy that you were in my fucking town. Go fuck yourself, Frank.
Frank, where did you get the snake from? Where did you get the snake from?
The fuck?
There was a tweaker letting people take photos with the snake for $5. So
he's a local. He's a local celebrity, man. Everybody knows that.
But Frank, let's be honest. All right, you were. I saw you on another podcast. You were telling Boogie. Both of you were on there, the Kill Stream, and you were telling Boogie, I'm coming to your town. I'm going to harass you in public. And then you're posting on Twitter.
We might play some of that later tonight, by
the way. Did Boogie has a right to freak out if some random person comes up to his door and hits the bell? Like, you can see how he would have thought that would have been you, right?
Of course.
But throw that shit, Frank, throw that shit aside. Do you understand? Tagging me on Twitter, telling me that you're coming to my fucking town, telling me you're in my town, calling me a pussy, saying every couple of days, there's a reckoning coming, action will be taken. Do you understand that's harassment? What is the fucking action you're planning? What's the action you're planning, Frank? Because I know the action I'm planning. I'm sending you home in a fucking body bag. That's the action I'm planning. So what's your fucking plan? What's your fucking plan?
Dude, Keem was hyping this up so much on Twitter last night, and I was like, nah, there's no way. And then he put up that 20-second audio clip.
Things.
Yeah, sometimes he overhypes it or whatever. And like, he's sitting there, he's like, yeah, Boogie threatened to murder this guy like 5 times or whatever. Well, murder, I guess it would be like, you know, if the guy steps on his lawn or whatever, Boogie's gonna, you know, fire shots. And I was like, there's no... Boogie of all people saying that shit, and there's no way. And then he put up that little teaser and shit.
Like, it came out the gate swinging, like 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
And now around the end, it gets to like 15 out of 10.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah.
By the way, we got Ricky Berwick and Flamenco here. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Yo.
I'm gonna send you in a coffin, dude.
I'm sending you in a body bag. Yeah, what's up, Flamenco? Oh my god.
I just got done watching it. Holy shit.
Oh, we're watching it again.
Do you agree with my assessment, Flamenco, where it starts 11 out of 10 and then gets to 15?
Oh yeah, no, this entire thing has just been like the call itself was like the one that Keem recorded was really good, and then things really ramp up after the interview that Keem also has and put on here, and then like the confrontation is just like the crescendo. I really hope I really hope nobody goes to prison over this.
Let me
holy shit.
There's like too many super chats, but I'm gonna try and get through a couple before we get back into this. Jessica through 2 says Turtle told me to throw this, so Mike the Bike through 3 says I've been binging Count Dankula's Mad Lad series, and I'm legit worried about Boogie's mental state right now. Turtle through 5 says Jess is being wholesome. Jessica through 2 says Luna said this is my last dono. P Funk Malfunction through 5 says legal and dealer right here. Turtle through 5 says Jess MVP. Malcolm through 10 says y'all know Agenda Free TV was rubbing his hands together looking at Twitter today hoping for the worst. I don't even want to think about that shit.
Oh god.
That dude is just that something else. Jessica through 2 says Turtle just called me MVP. So Turtle then through 5 says Jess is being MVP. Funk Malfunction through 5 says wait a minute, is he in jail for this or was this or was it good? No, nobody's in jail from this.
No, but the police are most likely investigating both of them. One for Boogie firing a warning shot, and Frank for trespassing on Boogie's property.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some more.
A quick advice for people who are ever put into self-defense situations: you actually get in a lot more trouble for warning shots than you do like actually shooting somebody.
Seriously?
Yeah, in self-defense situations anyway.
Yeah, in self-defense situations, you gotta like know that your life is in complete danger and you've got to shoot to kill, otherwise you're in some shit. That's my very limited understanding.
You're like scaring people.
Yeah, you've got to be ready to take someone's life, and in turn you have to, you know, make sure that your own life was at substantial enough risk to warrant killing another individual. So
well, Black is hiding.
By the way, I was talking with I think it was Nick and Augie. I don't know which one of you said this, but someone said, "Oh, it'd be better if Boogie just played it off as a miss." In the footage, he calls it a warning shot, so you can't do that. For that question.
The other piece of legal advice is after you've persuaded the person who's trespassing on your property to walk away, don't tell them to come back here, pussy, because that's also generally not a good idea.
Yeah, but let's continue with the interview.
Yeah, the egging him on shit. Like he's trying to do that shit to sound alpha to try to like win like the argument, but it just looks terrible. So anyway.
Okay, trying to air me out.
Okay, number 1, we don't own an AK. We have an AR. Number 2, I don't need a fucking scooter. Number 3, you know where I live. Knock, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Knock, motherfucker.
I will.
You want to see it? You'll see it tonight. Come on by. Come on by.
Well,
and I'll
you
bury
sound
you.
like you
Come
are
on
more
by
of a
and I'll
danger
bury
than
you. I'm
people than
sick
I
of this shit, Frank. I've spent the last 24 hours awake. I spent the last 24 hours in fucking turmoil. I've spent the last 24 hours because of you, and I'm going to fucking end this one way or the other. I suggest you leave town. That's what I fucking.
Frank,
You sound like you are a danger to yourself more than I am.
No, I'm a fucking danger to you right now. That's what I'm a fucking.
Okay,
danger
okay.
to.
Let's.
I won't touch myself. I won't touch myself.
Calm down,
I'll fucking
man.
touch
You're
you though.
losing it.
All right, Boogie. Let Frank talk for a minute. Frank,
Wait a minute.
Yeah. That's a little. I was thinking about that too. That could be took out of context and like put in like a gay.
I'll touch you.
fanfic.
gotta
I'll
ask you a
touch
question.
you.
What is this all about? What is your beef with Boogie, and why have you been pestering him over the last couple months?
Well, I had a fan who went into Boogie's stream and they made an offhand comment about me, and he started going crazy. He was losing. He was spamming me in my Twitter DMs, spamming my Twitter mentions and my notifications. You know, I barely knew who this guy was, and he was like messaging
You're
me, telling
fucking
me,
lying right now because you posted on Reddit that you were going to come to my house before any of this started.
I've never posted about you on Reddit, and if
Well,
you
that
can
was
find
what
any
that's what your
proof of
fans were
that-
telling me. That's what your fans were telling me.
Okay, well, my fans are liars, just like you're a liar. Just like you
What
said
the
I came
fuck
to your
have I lied
doorbell.
about, Frank? Name of one goddamn thing I lied about. Nobody rang my doorbell. I have fucking footage,
You
Frank.
said a guy.
Nobody
you said
rang my
thin guy with a
nobody rang my
ponytail
doorbell. I have
rang your
fucking
doorbell.
footage, Frank. Nobody rang my doorbell. I have fucking footage, Frank.
You're seeing Boogeyman in every.
Someone
corner of
rang
the
my
world, and you
doorbell.
think
I
they're
have
all me.
fucking footage, Frank.
I rule your mind right now. I live in your head rent free.
Yes, it's called fucking harassment. I have a fucking anxiety disorder. You're harassing someone who's mentally ill.
All right, let me tell you guys something. Earlier today, well, I say earlier today, like 2 hours ago on Twitter, this was trending, oddly enough, in the politics section on Twitter. And I don't have a screenshot, but they even wrote, Twitter did like a little Twitter moment story on this whole situation. If this goes mainstream, which it very likely will, this is going to be terrible for Frank. This is just going to be like, it's like the worst type of hit piece. Yeah.
No, dude, this.
It's gonna look good to his audience.
For him.
It's gonna look great for his audience or whatever. But I'm talking like in a post Etika internet. I think this is gonna be rough. I don't know.
But I think the fact that like Boogie firing on him like is only gonna be good for Frank, which is probably a bad thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look great for Boogie. But the thing is like the audience, I feel like they'll like either they're gonna hate Boogie and just side with Frank, or they're gonna look at this as like Boogie is like running to his last option possible, which is threatening him, which isn't great, but it shows that he's like running out of options. He's desperate. He's scared of something. And to the mainstream or whatever, if like this gets picked up by like the media or by articles or something, this is going to be like, you know, there might be a crackdown on all kinds of censorship, you know, online harassment and stuff. That might become a bigger buzzword.
The thing is, though, is that Frank is already kicked off of YouTube, though. I think that this is only going to work out very well for Frank. I think that he's going to get a lot more traffic on his Gumroad account and stuff like that. And I don't know. You know, hopefully just nobody goes to prison, because if so, I think everyone's going to come out.
Yeah, I want the least amount of damage as possible. You know, as entertaining as this situation is, and you can't lie, this is entertaining, and this is funny as fuck. You cannot lie about that. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Keem was smirking in the interview, like, as serious as
I'm
it is,
laughing.
like...
I'm laughing. This shit's funny. I'm sorry, but it is. By the way, this is the politics trending thing. Rival streamers. Streamers, yeah. I don't think either of them are streamers, to be honest. Boogie2988 and Frank Hassel get in heated confrontation at Boogie's home. Reports suggest a gun was involved. 17,000 tweets, oddly enough, trending in the politics section. That's what I'm saying. I think if this goes mainstream, for Frank, even though he's already deplatformed or whatever, I feel like just his brand, not that he's trying to be mainstream, but I feel like this might be like, you know, there might be crackdowns on YouTube and stuff like that overall, and, you know, internet harassment and stuff like that. I mean, we saw like YouTube really crack down, and somebody was getting mad at me for mentioning Etika. I'm sorry, guys, but there's no way around it.
Well, no, this is topical because it deals with mental health and
after Etika, who was the blame?
YouTuber committed.
Yeah. After a YouTuber committed suicide, what was the narrative? The narrative was that online harassment caused this, and at the time, it was Keemstar's fault, all right? The same thing is going to happen again. And after that, you got to remember, guys, the harassment rules on YouTube, and I think even Twitter, although I could be wrong on that one, I'm pretty sure they were ramping those things up as well. There was immediately like new policies like put into place that were effective next December, whatever. Everybody was predicting December would be the month just full of bannings on YouTube and stuff like that. And sure enough, a lot of people actually were banned. So
yeah, I mean, it wasn't as bad as people thought it would be, but yeah. And I mean, it's been ramping up a little more. Like we have my strike for bullying and harassment, and then we also have that other guy who had like the pedo hunting video that got taken down for bullying harassment. So
Mama Max,
stuff happening in a regard. Yeah.
So, but real quick, I want to get your guys' question. What do you think? What do you think Ethan's take's going to be on this?
I think Ethan's going to.
It's going to be pro Boogie for sure.
He's going to be pro Boogie because they're already friends anyway, and even if they weren't, he would be on Boogie's side. But he's also going to be big anti-Keem for Keem releasing this. A big reason why Keem didn't even want to put this thing out was because he knew H3 would weaponize this. He's like, look, you're platforming a guy who's having a breakdown on your show. What the fuck? And you're monetizing this. Even though he's not making money from this, because on Storyfire, that's still going to be the narrative that's spun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan will 100% turn this into Keemstar is like pushing Boogie to suicide or something along those lines.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. But let's watch the rest of this because I do have thoughts on it, but I don't want to like.
Yeah, let's keep going real quick. I'm shouting out the big donations. I'm gonna read every single one, I promise, but I gotta shout out the big ones while they're still in the chat. Artistically through 50 says, not gonna lie, Twitter wilding out over here with the Boogie memes. Yeah, they are funny. I'm not gonna lie. Jessica through 50 says for Luna and Turtle and Jada and I don't know for Estrogen. Ha 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 ha. All right, thank you very much, and a big shout out.
I think
to
Gator
all the super
had
chatters.
the best one. I think Gator had the best Boogie gun meme.
Oh, file it over to me.
Yeah, the Overwatch one. I think Gator won that one.
Do you have that on hand? Let me
I'll pull it up real quick.
Here, let me just see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, the Boogie gun memes. Oh my god, I can already see so many of them on his thing. Oh, I have it right here.
Yeah.
Let me pop this over here. Nice. Good one.
High noon.
All right.
You sick, disgusting, depraved piece of shit. I'm going to...
we go right back to it and it's already... Whoa. All right, then.
Fucking end you if you fucking keep doing it.
Are you going to cry? Yes or
no? I will never cry. Not when I fucking bury you, I won't cry. There's no reason to fucking cry over shit garbage like you, buddy. I will never shed a fucking tear over anything I do to you, buddy. I promise you.
So
I fucking promise.
Just to be clear, Boogie, all of this was triggered by a Twitter post?
Of you threatening me, yes. All of this was triggered by a Twitter post. Of you traveling to my hometown to fucking post 3 miles from my house that you were coming to get me. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Right now. That's fucking triggering. What?
You know your address is public information.
I understand. That's why you're in this fucking town. I dare you to fucking come here. I'm dare you.
A friend, Boogie. What's wrong with visiting friends?
Visit me, friend.
Well, that's the point. That's the point. Okay, so
people like that over if you're planning on pulling a gun on them. Do not say that.
Boogie fucked up there, and he continues to like double down on that. He's like, "Visit me, motherfucker. Visit me, or you're a pussy." He literally tells him to come over, which makes it, which I don't know. It makes. I feel like the whole argument against Frank is like, "Oh, Boogie warned him. Why did he come?" But then Boogie eggs him on to come. So like, I don't know what that means legally.
Eggs him on to come. Nice.
Okay,
Boogie,
that's what
if
you
you invite him over to your
that's the only thing I was. Yeah.
house. If
being sarcastic, if you come here, I'll end you.
Well,
I will use castle doctrine to fucking end you. Do you understand that?
If you come here, I'll end you.
Yeah. Well, there you go, buddy. You want me to get off the fence? You want me to stop playing nice guy? Well, for a fucking 3 months of you harassing me, I'm done. Okay. 3 months of you harassing me, I'm done. Okay.
Okay, Frank, let's let Frank talk again, because Boogie, you keep jumping over him. And,
he likes talking over.
He called me a liar. I wanted to defend myself.
I know.
Name one fucking thing I've lied about, Frank.
I thought it would be fun to visit my friend in Fayetteville and post an image on Twitter, and apparently Boogie is having a full-on mental breakdown.
Yeah, post an image on
Boogie,
Twitter. I wouldn't give a fuck about you being on Dixon Street if you weren't tagging me in it, you dipshit.
You live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I was just saying, what's up?
No, you were calling me a pussy, you fucking lying dipshit. Then come here and come talk to this pussy. Come talk to this pussy, Frank. I'll show you fucking
This
pussy.
is very weird.
It shouldn't be fucking weird.
So the perspective that you could see from this, where like Frank would be like less in the wrong, I guess, like the charitable perspective, is like Frank just obviously was there to visit a friend, and he just thought, and he had this picture with the snake, and he thought it'd be funny to be like, "Hey, I'm here, Boogie," but that doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna visit, right? It just means like, "Hey, I'm around." Lol, you know.
We got
if I visited Texas and I was like, and it wasn't for Augie, and I was like, "Yo, Augie, I'm in Texas, lol," like that. But
this is a tweet from Boogie right now. He says, "To anyone thinking this is staged, you have been gaslit by trolls. I would never lie about this, but check the police blotter. This very, very real." Wow. Okay then.
I also sent a DM to Nick Rekieta and seeing if he wants to like come on and kind of give explanation on the legal realities of what's going on.
Hell yeah, yeah, we'll bring him on. I haven't talked to him in like a year, I don't think, since the Just Destiny situation. So
I don't know. We're just going in circles. I'm just trying to.
I'll hang up and you can talk to Frank all you fucking want when I'm done, okay? But Frank, I'm gonna make it very clear. My name doesn't come out of your mouth anymore, okay? You don't fucking tag me on Twitter anymore. You don't fucking do this anymore, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. But I do know I will take out the fucking trash if I have to, buddy. All right? You've come to my fucking gush. Let me finish, buddy. You can talk. You can say whatever the fuck you want when I'm gone. You can say whatever the fuck you want when I'm gone, Frank. Now listen. I will take out the fucking trash if I have to, okay? Step foot on my property, you die. We're locked and fucking loaded. Hey, Frank, listen. Frank, I need you to listen, baby, okay? And I'm going to hang up and you can say whatever the fuck you want to.
You're crying and
I'm not crying, Frank. I'm threatening your life, Frank.
And I'm not
threatening your life, Frank. I'm letting you know that if you step foot on my property, Frank, because you have threatened me, Frank, because you said you would ball gag me, because you said you would rape me, because you said you would come to my house, because you said that there was a reckoning, because you said that there was going to be damage done to me, because you have fucking threatened me. Castle Doctrine says I can fucking end you the moment you touch one of my blades of grass, and that's my fucking intention. You know where I live, Frank. I'm waiting. We're locked and loaded. Show the fuck up.
You are unhinged, dude.
Yes, I am. Surprise, surprise. The guy with mental health issues, after being harassed for 3 months by your fucking pussy ass, got a little unhinged. Who's fucking surprised by that?
Okay, Boogie, we're going in circles here. You just everything you said, you said at least 5 times. All right, let's try to switch the...
You know what would have been better is if Keemstar was eating popcorn while all this was happening.
Oh
Optically, that would have looked terrible, but hey, it would have been good for the memes, right? Dude, remember when he used to do that? He would have people on, like, spill their life story, and he would just eat popcorn while, like, the person on the phone is just crying their eyes out.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
It was 2016.
Do you guys think that Keaton might be, like I because you guys have a amicable relationship. I don't want to, like, cause drama and shit. Do you ever get the idea that, like, he might be, like, kind of a sociopath?
Oh, absolutely. There's no possible ways not.
All right.
He's 100%. I wouldn't. Sociopath might be a little too far, but he's 100% narcissistic. Like,
I think even he would say that, maybe like playfully or whatever. But yeah, it plays into the he's the bad guy of YouTube. Why wouldn't you want to be called a sociopath at that point? Sounds cool. Yeah, I'm a sociopath.
Sociopath means he lacks emotion. I don't think. Right? I don't think he's a sociopath, honestly, or a psychopath.
Empathy.
Certainly for people online. Certainly for people online. I think, like, in real life or whatever.
Sociopaths have emotion. They just they have a hard time
He's a legitimate sociopath. I think he's a narcissist 100%. I don't think he's a sociopath.
All right. Frank, what is your beef? What is your actual beef with Boogie? I asked this earlier, but it got cut off. What is your beef?
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's necessarily legitimate beef. You know, I've read a lot about Boogie online, and I have a personal friend who he's like victimized with his lies
What?
And his weird, almost pedophilic behavior that he engages in. It's very.
Okay. Now we're dipping into. It's like the law. We need a name for this law. It's the law that every drama has to involve pedophilia in some way, or pedophilia accusations.
Boogie's Law.
We're not calling it Boogie's Law. That's terrible.
Strange and very disturbing. He's a 45-year-old man hitting up girls in their late teens and early 20s to come to his house.
Yeah, see, late teens, early 20s, and that's not pedo.
That's not, yeah.
So that's
a
why.
lie. Why are you lying?
Wrong word there. You should say creepy, but whatever.
He's fucking with them though. He's saying crazy shit to like rile him up. He's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna show up to this guy's house.
To be fair, he doesn't even need to say crazy shit anymore to rile up. Yeah, if I'm being.
Boogie came riled.
I'm telling the truth.
You've never done that, Frank.
You have.
Well, I mean, if he's hitting up a girl that's of age.
Name a girl under the age of 25. I haven't fucking name a girl under the age of 25. I've hit up. Frank, go right ahead, because you fucking can't, because they don't fucking exist. You're fucking lying.
Any names. That's weird.
You're fucking lying.
But can we let Frank talk? Just
it's not even necessarily about that, really. I just think it's funny. I'm down for anything that's funny, and this is hilarious. This guy.
I am an unwitting participant in your joke. No. I do not wish to go any further. I will press charges, and I will end you. So please stop.
Frank,
I do not find it.
Frank, is it true that you believe? Frank, is it true that you believe that Boogie took down your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Absolutely not the fucking case, Frank. Let me ask you this.
You're a fat liar. You lie about everything.
Frank, is your video edit re-uploaded to YouTube on a different channel? Isn't it?
That happens all the time, though.
Yes, exactly. Now, wouldn't I take that channel down? Hey, Frank, if I had the power and I wanted that video buried, wouldn't I take that channel down too?
It's got like 10,000 views now, though. Nobody cares.
It doesn't matter. The point that I'm making is, if I didn't want it seen, I would have that taken down too. I didn't act on your channel. I'm not going to act on the new channel. I've never acted on a channel. I've never acted on a subreddit. You're fucking delusional.
I don't believe you. You're a liar.
You don't have to fucking believe me, but you're still fucking delusional. You're still fucking delusional. If I was going to have a video taken down, Frank, wouldn't I have the video from 4 years ago where a woman falsely accused me of abusing her taken down?
Yeah.
If I was going to have videos taken down, Frank, wouldn't I fucking started with that, you dipshit? Use your fucking brain if you have one.
I am chaotic evil, bro. I just want to have a laugh, and you're giving me a lifetime worth of laughs right now.
Well, good, motherfucker.
Boogie, what about that?
It'll be the end of your life if you show up. I want to drive that home.
What about that, though, Boogie?
Good, cool.
Boogie, let me ask you a question. Well, hold up. All right. What Frank is saying here is that he is trolling you. He wants this reaction from you. That he's not a serious threat to you. If that's true...
Here's what I'm saying. I am a serious threat to you. Keep fucking pushing me, and it will be the last fucking laugh you have.
See, this would look really good for Boogie if he wasn't totally getting baited right now.
Also, if you didn't invite him over.
Him inviting him over.
If you come to my house, I will kill you.
Yeah.
That would have been 100% reasonable and
because
legal.
He's fallen for it hook, line, and sinker. If this was some random spurg who was like meaning all this shit, then I think honestly Boogie would be kicking this guy's ass. The problem is that it's Frank. You know, that's not to say that, showing up. I'm anti showing up to people's houses, just like I'm anti doxing or whatever. I'm just like, nah, don't do that. Houses, in my opinion, off limits or whatever. But let's not pretend like. It's totally fair to say, like, Frank Hassel, he's not going to show up to Boogie's house to, like, murder him or something, or assault him or something. He's doing it for a bit. He's doing it for content, And
he makes it very clear in this that's the case.
But I can also see why Boogie might be on, because he doesn't know, he's got some random guy on the internet, threatening him or whatever. So he's also a little bit, suspicious or, getting the wrong vibes or whatever. I don't know.
So I'm fucking done, Frank, and it's time to fucking stop. Okay?
I don't believe you.
All right, then show up. Show up.
Okay, I'm going to
We're locked and loaded, Frank. Show up.
You should
Okay,
seek help.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
Frank the last word because he hasn't got to talk at all. Frank, we're gonna end it right now with you. Go ahead and say your piece.
I don't really know if I have any piece. Boogie is a fat liar with a tendency to dramatize everything and freak out and start crying and making outlandish statements. And I think it's funny as fuck, honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to leave it right there. Boogie versus Frank Hassel.
All right, there's shit that's going to play right after this, apparently, so buckle up.
Oh, yeah.
It's
you
the
gotta
best
watch
of the interview.
entire fucking video.
Yeah,
And
the entire video is watchable.
There's
Keep you
no filler.
updated on where this story
Thank you, Jamie.
goes.
I really appreciate you, man. Frank, just leave me the fuck alone, buddy.
Cry about it.
I love that. After all those death threats, he's like, okay, just please leave me alone. He's like, fucking cry. That's kind of funny.
No, I'm just going to explain to you that, hey, this is hard for me. I'd like to put it behind us and making you that offer.
I don't care at all.
Why? What is wrong with you that
Because
you
I
don't
don't.
care? That
I
you're
don't give a fuck
that
about
you're
you.
torturing me and my roommate. Why do you think this is funny?
You're like a grown man, and you're like 50 years old, and you have a roommate.
Yes, he's my best friend of 25 years. We're family. Why is that funny?
Somebody told me that he hates you and that he won't talk to you. Is that true?
Well, no, we're fucking close friends. We've been hanging out all night. It's his
Somebody
gun I'm
who
going to
knows you
kill you
personally
with. It's
told me
his
that he
gun
hates
I'm going to kill you with. It's his gun I'm going to kill you with. We've been hanging out since you fucking made your post on
I don't
Dixon.
think you should threaten to kill people with other people's guns. That seems very dangerous.
Oh, the cops seemed to think it was okay when I talked to him tonight.
Okay.
The cops seemed to think it would be okay, whatever gun I fucking use.
Stop trying to get me to sympathize with you.
I'm not trying to, Frank. I'm trying to tell you, however we end this tonight, it needs to end tonight, buddy. Okay?
No, I know. Fuck you.
Okay, cool. Then fuck you. I know you already have it in your fucking phone, you little pussy. Show the fuck up. Show the fuck up and let me put up. Show the fuck up.
You are a grown
Come
man
here,
having
pussy. Come here, pussy. Come here, pussy. Come here, pussy, pussy. Little fucking.
I don't know. I just
See,
hear
this right here. I feel like this fucked him because he's literally like he's begging for him to come at this point.
I can
He's
just hear
literally
like
begging
Andy
him.
Worski's like spirit just in the call right now, just like listening on this, you know?
pussy.
Like-
Oh, I drove all the way.
And I don't know what this means legally either. Like, can he like say, "Oh, self-defense" or whatever when he was literally like, "Come here, pussy! You better
Yeah.
come here, you fucking pussy!" That's what I'm saying. That's why my opinion on this has like shifted a little bit more to like pro Frank, even though I disagree with Frank coming up on his house in general and doing this whole thing in general.
I think morally we all agree that like Frank probably shouldn't have like come to Boogie's house to fuck with him.
Yeah.
But conversely, like legally and probably also morally, like if Boogie wasn't trying to turn this into a dick measuring contest and it's like, do it, pussy, do it, then like he would be 100% in the right in all instances. But
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, look, if you're pro Frank on this situation, you already don't care about morals, which is fine. I mean, there's a lot of people are like that. They're just like, I don't give a fuck. I just want spectacle. I want entertainment, and that's what Frank's here for. Boogie, on the other hand, obviously is not. He's fucking losing it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, I don't know. I think, like, obviously I don't know Frank and I didn't talk to him or what have you, but I think, like, throughout the interview, I get the vibe that, like, Frank was just trying to get a laugh and this was enough and he wasn't actually going to come to his house. And when he posted that thing, he wasn't actually going to come to his house. He just wanted to, like, make a little
But when
meme
the
if he
interview
was, like,
didn't
near
go
Boogie's
up, when it was
house.
initially canceled, he was like, well, fuck, I need content, so I'm going to go up to his house. Is that what you're saying? Because I think that's what's
no.
going on.
Well, maybe that's the case as well. I wasn't even thinking specifically that, but like I think that he made that tweet because he happened to be near where Boogie is. He didn't go out there to visit Boogie. He went out there to visit a friend, and Boogie happened to be there. So he just posted the picture that he took, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, what's up, Boogie?" Just to troll. And then Boogie freaked out, and he went on the interview, and he had a fun time, and he was gonna leave it at that. And then right here after the interview, Boogie keeps saying, "Come here, pussy, 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 pussy." And like at that point, if you were Frank, what are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna show up, especially if you are like the type of person Frank is.
Yeah, especially after Keem posted like they're sort of like going back and forth about how Boogie's going to end Frank, because he didn't release that part. Because like this wasn't like happening in a vacuum. We kind of knew about this a little while ago, but holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he continues egging him on, so you can play more.
I also Nick is unable to come right now. I just said that we might be going on after still until when he might be free. But for those of you who want a legal perspective of this, definitely check out Nick Recada's channel, Recada Law, because he'll most likely be covering this tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Nick Recada on probably on tonight, maybe in the stream.
Yeah, I'm so curious about the legal stuff after.
Yeah, for sure. Because a lot of people are just talking so confidently about this shit, but it's like, do you really know what you're talking about? Because like people keep saying this like contradictory stuff. I do have one thing on that since we're on the topic, which this is what was linked to me. This is the This is the what is this? Like the castle doctrine or whatever.
We have an update, Augie. I need to send you something. I need to send you a link to something.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let
It's in
me
your
see.
DMs right now.
Oh my god. Ah, fucking AIDS. Oh my god. Fucking stay back.
Stay back!
Let's keep watching this.
Yeah.
To your town, but I don't have the balls to actually show up. Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. I'm on your town, but I won't drive the extra 3 miles. I won't drive the extra 3 miles because I'm such a fucking pussy. Show the fuck up. I will fucking end you. Come on. Try me.
You are a fucking weirdo. You
Try
have mental
me.
problems.
Yes, I do. I'm very open about that. I'm very
You should not
open
be on
about
the
that,
internet.
Frank. I'm very open about that.
If people online making posts upsets you this much, you should consider not being online.
Obviously, maybe you should not be online threatening people, you sick fuck.
I'm fucking winning, bro.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Come here and lose. Come here and lose. You bring your friends. I don't care if I die as long as you do. Come on.
I don't care if I die.
I don't. I'm a nihilist,
wrong
Frank.
with you,
I don't
man?
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I meant what I said. Don't hurt my dog. Don't hurt my roommate. I don't give a fuck what happens
You think
to
I want
me.
to hurt anybody is really crazy. You are fucking.
You are
insane.
hurting me, Frank. You are hurting me, Frank. This
I
hurts.
am doing psychic damage.
Wait, see,
to you.
so
You are
Frank
trying-
right here says the fact that you think I'm gonna hurt you is crazy. So he obviously he's showing that he doesn't have intent to harm.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously he's trolling with him mentally, and I disavow him coming to the house, and I disavow like a lot of the stuff Frank's doing. I wouldn't do this in Frank's
But Boogie's
position. I don't
overreacting
approve
is what
it.
you're saying.
Yeah, and I'm saying that like clearly Frank wasn't gonna kill Boogie.
Oh my
And I
god.
feel like the only reason he went to the house is because he said, "Come over here, pussy," like in that way and to that extent.
Oh my
And
god!
also he
they
wanted
animated
content.
it.
But I am playing devil's advocate. I mean, ultimately, I am on Boogie's side with this. I'm just like showing other perspectives,
Yeah. Holy shit.
just to make that clear.
Boogie rising to Frank's bay is both legally bad for him and also like optically bad for him. I would say.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yes, psychic damage, but I don't cry over trash like you, buddy. There's nothing you
Seems
can
like
do
you've
to
been
me that
crying for the
hey
past 20
Frank, there's
minutes.
nothing you can do to me that ain't already been done, buddy. This is status fucking quo for me. This is status fucking quo for me. So show the fuck up and let me show you how I handle status quo.
Why do you keep threatening to shoot me? This is weird.
Because I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it. That's I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take pleasure.
Shut the fuck
doing it.
up. Go eat your cane.
Okay. Okay.
You need to chill, bro.
No,
You're fucking
you're less
Okay.
than 4 miles away from me last night, pussy. You can't drive 4 fucking miles. You can't
Dude.
drive 4 fucking miles to actually.
You are
deliver your
unhinged.
threats.
All
I'm on
right,
what?
Boogie, you're
I'm
kind of
playing
losing
you
it,
like a
man.
fiddle,
You're
buddy.
losing it, man. Come on.
Oh
Boogie.
yes, surprise, Keem. Are you surprised by that?
No.
The guy who's been mentally ill this whole time is
What the
mentally
fuck
ill
is
No.
today.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. I'm just saying.
I-
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's what I am.
Okay.
That's what's wrong with me.
Well,
That's what's wrong with
Boogie,
me.
he's obviously trolling you, so stop
Yeah.
giving him a reaction.
Oh,
Saying you're gonna
I
kill
don't have
somebody
a
who's
choice
pissing
in
you off.
action.
It's so
I do
insane.
have a choice in ending him. So once again, this town is only 10 miles away, 10 miles apart. I'm in the middle of it. You can't be more than 5 miles from me right now, you
I'm
pussy.
like 5 minutes from you at this moment right
Then
now.
come
You
here.
shit.
Just come the
Have
fuck
a-
here. Follow
Have a
fucking
soda
through. Follow
and a
fucking
Bolly,
through.
your favorite
Follow
chips and
fucking
cake.
through.
No.
Follow
Oh.
fucking through.
Down.
fucking through, and I
No,
will
he's
answer.
literally begging. Like, there's no ifs,
Stop,
ands, and
Boogie. No. He's obviously having a breakdown.
yeah, it's
I
clear,
mean,
but yeah.
this is just.
I don't have any hookers, brother.
Your weird little cough.
There are no
okay? Just
hookers. This is
chill out.
all more bullshit by you. Come say that to my face. Come say that to my face.
Stop crying.
Come say that to my face. Come falsely accuse me of hookers to my face.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Come falsely accuse me right now.
All right.
Take a
All right.
Xanax.
I'm gonna hang up the Skype call, guys. This is getting out of control.
Have a great day. Hey,
Nice talking to you.
Wild stuff.
Jesus, that was loud.
That fucking transition, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking freaked me the fuck out for a second.
Yeah,
Just
it
yell.
did when I first watched it too.
So that's what happened last night. Now today, Frank shows up to Boogie's house. Actually shows up, and this is what happens. Roll it.
Oh, here's the.
Come on,
The
you
editing that
fucking-
Keem does for this is amazing, by the way. I really like how he blended the audio together.
Pussy, what's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat? Open fire! Open fire!
But yeah, like with the context, obviously, like this makes a little more sense. He was egging him on, calling him a pussy, so he comes up and he's like, "Open fire, bitch! Do it!" You know.
Oh my
So
god.
it makes a little more sense in my mind.
Dude
even
could have
though I
gotten
disavow
murdered.
it.
Can you imagine if Boogie just came out and just fucking blew this guy's brains out? Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh my god, dude! Just like no remorse, like
Jeez.
straight to
Holy
the head. Just
shit.
open the door, no talking, one pull. That would have been crazy.
We get the
Somebody's-
GoPro footage released. Holy shit.
Somebody says, "Didn't you meet Boogie?" Yeah, I've seen him in real life multiple times. There's a convention that happens near my house. It's Retropalooza, and he's gone there every year for the last like 6 years, and I usually go there every year too. So I usually see him and chat for like a few minutes or whatever, just to be like, "Hey, what's up?" So maybe that's why I'm more sympathetic for Boogie in this story or whatever. I don't know. It's a little bit different when it's like a guy that you've literally seen in real life, you know?
It's also hard to really be sympathetic for the guy who like shows up to a guy's house, even if he's like provoked and challenged to go there. Like
Yeah.
for them to actually like go there is kind of like, ugh, yeah, you don't want that to happen.
Mm.
Sam, this doesn't have to, Cameron, this doesn't have to go down this way, buddy.
You're a fat pussy.
Yeah.
You won't even open the door?
Oh, I will.
And then what, you're gonna shoot me?
No, I'm thinking my roommate will.
You're gonna kill me?
I guess so, buddy. Just give me a second to get my dog wrangled.
You're a fucking pussy, dude.
Oh, hold on. I'll show you pussy, bud.
What?
He's the air guy.
Oh god.
Hey, you mind grabbing my dog?
What am I watching?
You ready?
It's the prep, dude.
The Pac-Man?
Yeah, dude.
Buddy,
Yeah,
you
the
threatened my
ghost.
life.
That ghost is about to be Frank soon, dude. He's about to fucking
1 second, buddy. Sammy?
pull a
Oh,
Pac-Man out on him, dude.
I want to make sure my dog's protected.
shoot a power
Sammy?
pellet
Oh,
in his
come here.
face.
Come here.
Boogie's the only guy who's gonna be like, hold on, before I shoot you, I just want to make sure my dog's safe. All right, give me a second here.
Yeah, guys. You can get to the door.
Sammy, up. Come here. 1 second, bud. Yeah, I am. Protecting my dog, bud. Yes, sir.
You know what he should have done? He should have just came out and played his Francis character and tried to make it a joke. Well, I don't know if that would have been smart, but it would have been funny.
That would have been really smart, actually. Like that would have won him like the instant win. He would have gotten accolades from his own audience. He probably would have like won a lot of Frank's audience over if he just started fucking with him back. Because Frank will show that in his videos.
You know
if
what?
Somebody's
Okay, hold on. Edwin in the chat is saying, so he's getting an angle of him possibly shooting someone. See, again, when I saw initially the tweet from Keem that like Boogie fired a shot at somebody he thought was Frank or whatever, and then I saw the picture, immediately in my brain, I was just like, oh, this is a bit. This is all fake. But I know it's not. But I'm watching this footage again, and my brain's just going like, this is literally a stunt. Like, this is just the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, he is like a little mentally unhinged right now, but dude, imagine how funny it would be if he opened the door with like his fucking what is it, his blue shirt, and he's like, "Get the fuck on my property," like as Francis or whatever.
I
That'd
think
be
with
so
Boogie
fucking
too.
funny, dude.
I think with Boogie too, he also understands that like this is like a very legally kind of scary area, so he probably wanted to get photographic evidence of like, hey, this guy is like not leaving my house. If he lunges towards me, I'm gonna fucking shoot him, and I'm not gonna have any question that I was afraid for my life in this instance.
Yeah. By the way, we got about 2,000 people watching right now on YouTube alone. So what's up, guys? We're about to take a look at some more.
237 on my end too.
Nice.
Yeah, we're about to get to the confrontation.
Yeah, it's the best part, the money shot.
Oh boy.
Pull the trigger. Okay. Is this what I have to do?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think there's any actual footage. It's just audio. For this.
Frank probably has it on his GoPro, but he probably doesn't want to upload it.
Yes.
Or not yet,
yeah. Air conditioner, Sam. Is this what I have to do?
You're fucking.
Is this what I have to do?
Are you gonna shoot me in your doorway?
Yes.
You're fucking deranged.
I'm asking you to leave. This is my home. You are not welcome here. You have threatened my life. I'm asking you to leave. In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fire a warning shot. And this second won't
Fire it now!
Okay.
Fire the warning shot now.
Oh! Did I just break the video?
Is this what we have?
No, you just paused it.
I'm asking you to leave, Sam.
Sam?
Cameron, I don't know your fucking name. I'm asking you to leave. I'm asking you to leave, man. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this.
You just leave his property so I can leave.
Why's this guy got a gun?
I'm just here looking at
because I feel threatened.
This guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
Why are you on his property?
I'll shoot to wound. I promise you that.
If you're gonna shoot to wound, you should shoot yourself.
No, I plan to
Jesus.
shoot you,
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is just bizarre.
Yeah, at first he was he was hyped to kill him dead, and now he wants to shoot to wound.
This is fucking weird.
The absolute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Boogie's. If Boogie is listening to this, your fucking trigger discipline is horrendous, and it's pissing me off.
Okay, I'm asking you to leave.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes. You are on my property. You've threatened my life.
You are a fat.
Castle doctrine.
You're a fat. Castle doctrine means I get to take you inside and fuck you.
Okay. Sam, please don't make me.
Who's Sam?
I don't know.
This is like IRL internet trolling.
Cops are coming.
Okay.
So you need
Have
to
a good
leave
one.
the property.
Hey, leave the property. Go.
Fuck yourself, nigger.
Go.
Yeah, Edwin, this is a day after
That's
the
the
interview.
language you use?
Just call him an N-word? What?
Either an N-word or an F-slur.
Which,
Yeah, I mean, it's bleep, so...
it almost sounded like an N, though. Like, what?
Keep
He was
walking.
calling him a fat F-slur before, so...
Yeah.
Pussy. Keep walking. Pussy.
No, he's still calling him a pussy.
Unbelievable. Now, this is what I'm being told right now. The police are investigating Boogie for shooting that round in the air in city limits. They're also investigating Frank. You know, I feel like Frank is going to deal with charges for actually showing up to Boogie's house. Guys, I want the safety of all involved to stay intact. Please do not harass either Boogie or Frank or anyone else involved in this scenario. We're going to stay on it with any updates. Obviously, I couldn't upload this to YouTube. It's way too hot. This is a Storyfire exclusive.
And after hours.
Oh, yeah.
Now Kim's gonna give me a strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Boogie's response to this whole situation.
Oh god.
And then I had the kill stream booted up actually. If we could take a look at that, I'm sure there's
the
some
impetus for all this drama.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna play Boogie's response. And by the way,
It's only 4 minutes. So.
I will read all of the donations, but I'll probably do that at the end of the show. because I don't want to like disrupt content. You know what I mean? But thank you guys very much. Like Jesus Christ, my team is filing a copyright strike. I told you not. Damn it! Fuck.
Oh right. Shit! Oh no.
Well, be there live.
No, we love you.
Here's Boogie's response, confronting a stalker.
Augie off the payroll, rip.
Fuck.
Hey guys, I guess I should make a video about this. I need to be very careful about what I say here because this is now a criminal investigation. But I'm currently trending on Twitter because I had a stalker come to my home today. Long story short, several months ago, this guy decided that it was his decision to start stalking me and harassing me. Threatening me mentally, physically, threatening to come to my home, threatening to harm me when he did. Unfortunately, on Saturday, this gentleman decided to drive over a few states to show up in Northwest Arkansas and start taking photos in the area to prove that he was here and calling me names on Twitter and tagging me in it.
Wait, I want some clarification on this because this might change my perspective quite a bit. Did Frank say he was going to come to Boogie's house prior to making that tweet?
I think that might have been
like on the kill stream.
On the kill stream.
Yeah, you said it on the kill stream. Oh, the kill stream opens up with him talking about how people want him to go to his house or whatever. Yeah. And I think he was kind of egging it on there.
But prior to that, I don't think Frank had any mention of going to Boogie's house on Twitter before that in terms of like this ongoing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in the chat saying he did. Then then it's perfectly reasonable for Boogie to react to the tweet in the way he did. Well, not fully, but like not to the extent, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clear to him and anyone else that would listen that he was not welcome in my home, that because of his previous threats that I would pull a gun on him. And today he decided to show up. And so I did exactly that. I pulled a gun on him. I told him to leave my property. I told him that I felt threatened. I fired a warning shot so that he would leave. After firing the warning shot, he did. Here is some of the footage that I've already shared with Keemstar. So it's okay to put it here. I want to show you what I'm dealing with.
Come on, you fucking pussy. What's the deal?
Man, my left ear really enjoys this audio. Is that just me?
No, it's mono audio, I bet, from this. Like, you're not going to get stereo audio from your fucking digital doorbell. Why would you do that?
Fuck off, alright? I need top quality shit over here.
We need high quality. He needs like a fucking XLR microphone like popping out of the fucking...
Listen, just be glad it's not a fucking Blue Yeti.
Where's the gun at, you fat faggot?
There we go.
Well,
nice.
yeah, he has the raw footage, obviously. So.
Open fire! You're a fat pussy. You won't even open the door? And then what, you're gonna shoot me? You're gonna kill me?
I guess so, buddy. Just give me a second to get my dog right now.
You're a fucking pussy, dude.
Hold on, I'll show you pussy.
There's more footage than that. I can't show it to you because of YouTube's terms and services, but I have handed that footage over to the police, and now it's up to the police to decide what happens next. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for firing a warning shot. I don't know if Frank is going to get in trouble. I don't know how this is going to play out. The point of this video is to say that this type of harassment is very real. I know it's easy to pretend that I've lied to you about this stuff, that I'm pretending when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier, is that if Alinity can turn around all the hate that she got or whatever, if she can turn it into a case of internet harassment and feel bad for me now, sure as fuck Boogie can. There's no way.
Oh yeah, from this
that's especially? A bit different, but yeah, I think Boogie looks really good in this video for sure.
Yeah.
And I agree with him.
That's what I'm saying, is like, if the mainstream picks this up, I feel like Frank is fucked.
Yeah, I do think he is.
Frank's less fucked than he would have been if Boogie pulled the trigger, aimed a little higher. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Lucky guy. Really lucky guy.
Damn.
This is a very deranged person showing up at my house today with the intention of escalating things. He's very lucky that I was able to keep my mind in check and not defend myself and instead fire a warning shot. This is why you cannot make threats of bodily harm. This is why this isn't just trolling. This is why you cannot show up at a YouTuber's house. And this is why we need to, as a community, condemn this kind of behavior. Someone definitely could have gotten hurt today. I know that there are plenty of people out there who do not like me. They do not like my content. But even I don't deserve this. Nobody does. This is not a behavior we can support. And if you choose to support this kind of behavior, know that I think you're a trash person. I genuinely do. I'm not asking you to like me. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm not asking you to do anything other than to condemn this type of behavior that ran the risk of him, myself, or someone else getting hurt. It's not okay. It's simply not okay.
So, given that, what are your guys' full thoughts as, like, in general, just this sort of thing, and I guess not going to YouTubers' houses and shit like that?
Don't go to YouTubers' houses.
Never go to YouTubers' houses.
Yeah.
It's so degenerate. I didn't like it when it happened to Ralph, when his car got fucking like SS shit all over the side of it and they like broke his windshield. I didn't like it when they did it to Christina Grimmie and shot her at her concert. I didn't like it when it happened to Deji, when fans knocked on his door. I didn't like when they did it to Post Malone and Jake Paul uploaded a picture of the front of his house so he got doxxed. Nobody likes when people show up to your house. It's fucking weird.
Would you say it would be different if, like, Frank was just in Arkansas looking for Boogie and he just started,
if
like,
it happened
doing
on
his
public
bit?
property, dude.
Yeah.
If Boogie was at the grocery store, I don't think it wouldn't have mattered. No, it'd have been funny. Like, it would have been rude. I mean, it would have been harassment, and like an argument could have been made. But like this whole thing just. It's like I'm coming to Boogie's house.
Coming to the house aspect,
personal space,
dude. When you say something like "I'm coming to your house" and it's going to be the worst day of your life, worse than the day that you got raped. I mean, like, regardless of whatever the context was of that conversation, Boogie doesn't. Even if you say like 5 minutes before you get there that I am no threat, bro. That doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Like a police officer can knock on the side of your car and go, "I'm a police officer," but in reality, it's just a dude in a fucking outfit, and then he robs you at gunpoint. Okay, like that doesn't mean jack shit. It's still don't show up to a YouTuber's house. It's not normal.
Don't show up to anybody you have internet beefs with's house, regardless of wherever it is.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, what's up, guys? By the way,
what's up, Edwin? How you doing, man?
How you doing, man?
I mean, I want to hop in because earlier, you know, it seemed like the panel, you know, Boblax, Augie, and Flamenco were saying that you guys weren't convinced that he was there to see Boogie or wasn't gonna see him before the interview.
I was not.
I think he was gonna go to his house no matter what. I mean,
I think he went to his house.
I'm 5 minutes away from...
dude, this guy was crying all over Twitter when Keem didn't upload the interview, and he was
Was
there like
he?
30 minutes later. Yeah, dude. He
I think he was fine at the interview, and then he went to the house because Keem wouldn't upload it to YouTube,
Yeah.
and
Oh, really?
also because Boogie egged him on like that hard. But
Okay, so he did it like shortly after Keem
Dude,
said that he wouldn't upload.
I think he just wanted content,
he responded to
regardless if he went to the
he
house or
responded
not.
to like a bunch of my tweets and then like dumped a bunch of DMs in my mention. I didn't even answer after like the first one.
So,
so
for everybody here,
The dude was like molding when it didn't go up.
do you think,
I didn't know
do you
that
think that Frank is going to come out ahead of this?
No.
Besides, like, legally, obviously.
Nick does not like Frank, dude.
Yeah.
Nick
no,
is
it's not
not.
that I don't like Frank. It's just like he posted like on top of all this, he still posted a picture of the front of Boogie's house on Twitter. I just like straight up blocked him after that. I don't know how anyone could.
Okay,
like,
so he did
support
show
the
up
guy.
even if he wasn't gonna knock on his door, so he showed up beforehand.
No. Though that was just posted now.
Oh,
Like
okay.
right, not just now, but like when the gunshot stuff happened, he took a picture out front of Boogie's house. Like
Okay.
I understand his address is out there, but like it's not normal. Like you don't drive to a YouTuber's
Right.
house. You don't take a picture in front of his house. Like none of this shit is normal.
Right, because in the interview he said I could show up right now if I wanted to. You're just 5 minutes away from me, and all that stuff is like kind of creepy. Yeah, it's like
Nick is not a Frank Hassler, bro. He is.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Now-
definitely not.
Dude, I'm sure he's
Well-
hilarious. This is ridiculous.
It would have been a lot funnier if Frank had just waited for a place where Boogie is going to be in terms of
Well,
convention, and then
to be
fucked
fair,
with him.
Flamenco, I doubt Boogie gets out much. I'm sure this might have been.
Well, I mean, it is
maybe he was in for a couple
coronavirus.
days,
Yeah,
and this was the lowest possible option.
Good reason to be a homebody, I would imagine.
Well,
Good
Augie just
excuse.
said that Boogie went to the convention every year. Obviously, he can't go this year, but like,
Yeah.
Especially during COVID. I saw
Well, the
somebody
convention
crack a
got
joke,
canceled. He can't even if he wanted to.
Yeah, somebody cracked a joke on Twitter saying the worst part of this thing is that nobody was wearing a mask, and I thought that was.
Oh my
God, dude! A lot of good memes have come from this situation. So if I sound super,
You
super,
cannot
there's a
say
lot-
this situation
there's a
not been
lot of fun-
hilarious. That
There's
is
a
just
lot of funny
impossible.
shit here. There's a lot
I
of
think
funny
my-
shit here.
I think
Unfortunately, it's surrounded by someone who showed up at a YouTuber's house and there was gunshots fired.
I think my favorite one is the edit of Boogie holding the gun with the Half-Life 2 thing. It's like pick up those dogs.
Yeah, let me. I got a couple memes over here actually. By the way, Ice Poseidon is getting a lot of shit right now for his take
Yeah,
on
he
this.
shouldn't have opened his mouth.
Yeah, Ice
Okay, what did he
Poseidon.
say?
He tweeted out in response to Keem here. He said, "Going to someone's house to harass a man, cool. Boogie doesn't deserve it. Neither does any other person. Anyone who laughs at this is also just encouraging the shitty behavior from Frank. The reason why he's getting a lot of shit for this is because he's Ice Poseidon, and it's kind of funny."
Like, dude,
I'm gonna laugh at it. It's funny. It's scary, but it's funny too.
Yeah.
no, but like the point is, it's fucking Ice Poseidon. Like, who the fuck are you to do that? Like, I don't know.
But to be
like
fair,
the only-
he's reformed.
I
he's
mean,
a
his
changed
take is
person
not
now,
wrong,
right?
but-
I
The
don't know,
take
that's
isn't
like-
wrong. I pretty much agree with it. You know.
I mean, people can change. I mean, everyone's a hypocrite at
Okay,
some
also,
point, especially if you
does
change
anybody
your
know-
No,
opinion.
whether they
over
change or
time.
not, nobody wants to hear it from Ice Poseidon.
I mean,
it's too
true,
far that he went
but-
to his house. That's crazy.
Okay, by the way, guys, does anybody know about
People
this warning
also don't-
shot? 'Cause you know, and most people would imagine like a warning shot in the air, but maybe he shot at the ground. Or
dude,
what?
dude, that's like Corinne Forever coming out and saying, "Don't say the N word." Like this woman literally went and said it in Compton. Nobody wants to hear it from her either. That's insane, dude.
Well, people also don't want to see Boogie like say "I'm gonna kill you" when he says "I would never pull a gun out on anyone." And stuff
Yeah,
like
well,
that,
don't fucking
so.
harass him to the point where he's like, you can hear in the very beginning of that interview, the guy's like gyrating. That's how much he's shaking in the beginning of that drama alert call.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm not here like saying this stuff to like defend Frank. I think what
No.
Frank did was pretty bad, or
There's
really
mistakes
bad.
on both sides.
But
Yeah.
I'm like Boogie could have handled this like way better in like a myriad of different ways. I think him egging him on to come to his house is not just problematic like optics wise, but problematic legally. Because
Well,
like,
here's a hypothetical that doesn't really go with my interpretation of it, but I mean maybe it does for some others. Do you think Boogie wanted to kill Frank? Do you think
No.
that? You
God,
don't think at
no.
any
He
point
was,
Boogie
I think
wanted to
he
kill
was
Frank?
looking for any excuse to de-escalate it when Frank actually showed up.
Well,
He wanted-
you can make the argument that if he just stayed inside and called the cops, we could have avoided every fucking aspect of this drama. Like,
yeah.
except
I think-
actually, well,
I think
well,
the
if
reason
Frank
why-
doesn't show up, we could have avoided. But I mean, obviously, staying inside and calling the police is the better option.
That
It's
would have been the
because
first thing I would have done.
Boogie takes extremes to like de-escalate situations. He's getting trolled on Twitter. Okay, obviously I'm like de-escalating what Frank is doing, but he's done this in the past. Let's bring up like the swatting situation, right? Some people are trolling him on Reddit. What does he do? Try to fake a swat to get rid of them. And
Yeah, that was
Reddit.
insane. I literally
Like,
why don't
and-
you look-
and-
you
was
say
considering
and-
making like
and
a
it
positive
applies
Woody
slightly
video.
here too, to where it's
And
like,
then,
oh,
like, that
you
happened.
say like the gun shit and like all that. He's just like trying to escalate things in order to like force it to be done. You can hear Boogie saying it in the interview. I want this to be done. This is gonna end tonight.
Yeah,
Whether you're
I think
dead
with,
or not.
I think with
you know?
Boogie,
He
I
just
think
wants
with
to end
Boogie,
it.
I think with Boogie, like the getting called a pussy by people really fucks with him, and I think that
I think
he
everything
didn't want
really
to,
fucks with him.
well, yeah, of course, but I think he really didn't want to like get shit for it's like, oh, he called the cops and stuff like that. He didn't want to give Frank a win because that would have probably like, you know, he saw it as he didn't want to give any sort of credibility to Frank whatsoever. And
See, but like, I don't get that, dude. I was in a similar position with Pescator like a month ago, right? What I would have done is if he showed up to my house, I'd have called the police. I would have handed over all the death threats and stuff like that after Tommy already filed the report previously. He would have been literally arrested, and then I would have launched a stream up and made super chat donations laughing about how he's spending the night in jail.
Nick,
Yeah, but
you're
you
not
didn't do
mentally
it.
ill though. That's
You didn't do
the
a
problem.
Keemstar.
That's the variable.
You
Yeah.
do a Keemstar confrontation. I mean, look. Here's the thing. I think if Frank would have shown up to Boogie's house that same night, maybe it would have been different because obviously he slept it off, and then he's like, okay, he didn't have the pressure of being interviewed with Keemstar's platform. So I don't know. I think
I
it might
don't
have
get
been different.
Boogie's mindset because I don't think I can never catch.
Well, you're not
myself in that
mentally
position.
ill. That's
Yeah,
why.
There was a guy
but-
who legitimately seemed like he was on coke or whatever, saying he's gonna come to my house, and I wouldn't have done something this stupid.
Dude, the part
gotta
where he's like
stop
egging him on at the end, he's like, come, please, please.
That's the worst part.
Do it,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
like begging. Yeah.
Well, he's also antagonizing him. He's basically saying like, yeah, come here, pussy,
Yeah, you're
you
a
won't.
pussy if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low
And I
key,
feel
looked like
like-
he was having like a panic attack or something. Like,
I think he was trying to he was trying to like win over the argument. Like he was like, oh, they call me a bitch. Well, joke's on them. I'm going to be a Chad in this debate and I'm going to win over the audience. I'm going to become Chad Boogie and they're going to love me when in
Bro,
reality it just didn't work.
He's
So-
got to log off for like a long time.
Oh yeah, I think we bring this up every time Boogie's in drama,
And he doesn't.
and it still stays true. Yeah, and then he says he's gonna get off for like a week or a month, and I think he did take like a month break from Twitter, but then he just does this shit again. So it's like I don't know, man.
Dude, I don't think he has much else. Like he really does. Like he's not really cut out for this. Again, that's mean for me to say, but
It clearly is making him miserable. Like not even just like
in a Wings of
dealing
Redemption
with
type way.
I feel like he thinks
Yeah.
one day it's just gonna click and it's all gonna be the same as it
Yo,
was. Back
I
in
agree with
2016.
Diesel Patches in chat. He just said Boogie Fat Lol. Yeah, I think that's a great
Yeah.
opinion. I think that's how we.
I think Diesel Patches
that's
is the
how I would,
imposter. I'm gonna vote him off. I think he's
Yeah, Diesel
You gotta
Patches.
invite Diesel Patches to the next Among Us
No,
thing.
Played
no,
with him
listen here. All right, I invited Diesel Patches to the tournament, and this dude's like, I can't play. I play on a MacBook. I'm just like, what the fuck? 600K sub YouTuber can't get a PC.
His videos could be made in iMovie, dude. Literally,
Um,
they're like 30
Did
seconds
him go to
long.
Diesel Patches' house? Fuck that.
It's so funny. He makes like
he says,
he
"Don't
makes, like,
expose me." I'm like, "What the fuck? You playing a MacBook, huh?"
Oh my god.
Bullshit jumped in the chat to say that MacBooks are legitimate gaming PCs.
Hey, I love MacBooks too. I love my MacBook, but I also have a PC so I can do other shit. All right, so
straight up.
yeah, I'm exposing them right now. I'm leaking the DMs. I'm going in.
It's never too late to convert to PC. I was a MacBook guy until this year, so don't worry.
Hey, I love my MacBook though. I do all my work on my MacBook. PC is for the gaming. It's for the boys. All right. So
Yeah.
PC's for the boys.
Mm.
What's up, you know? PCs for the boys, MacBooks for getting pussy.
I think that Frank's gonna be on the big show this
The
weekend.
girl's like, "Ooh, you have a MacBook?"
I think Frank. Never mind. I won't say that. I see Unwind's in there.
I think
bring him
Frank
in.
needs a MacBook, dude.
Hey, okay. I just
What's
got a couple
up?
seconds. I just want to. I think the thing with Boogie is Boogie has gotten so much more heat than any other YouTuber I know of for absolutely nothing in most cases for so long. I think at this point he's like, okay, this guy's going so far with the trolling and everything. I think he might be trying to not like. So I heard somebody earlier say something about maybe trying to win over the audience. I don't think it's that. I think he's actually trying to potentially put up a strong front and maybe dissuade this in the future, like people like
there's
Frank.
people who say like, stand up for yourself, Boogie. Stand up for yourself, Boogie. And then when he stands up for himself, they go, Boogie, you're spurging. Why are you spurging, Boogie?
Yeah, he can't win.
It's like, well, I'm depressed. He goes, why are you using your mental health against you, Boogie? What's going on, Boogie?
Well,
And for
I
the
was-
most-
He cares
I was
too much.
on internet on one side for
He
the
cares
longest
too much.
time until he fucking faked his swatting. And now I'm like, well, you know what? That's really,
Yeah,
really
Look,
bad.
I'm not gonna say Boogie doesn't get
Yeah, no,
shit
I'm
for
definitely
no
not on that
reason or
side.
whatever, but like the problem with Boogie is that he just can't. I feel
Boogie's
like
his own worst enemy.
he's terrible with drama, but he gets in drama all the time because he pays
Right.
attention to it. So when he's in these situations where he has to defend himself, he does. Boogie, let's just be honest over here. Boogie says a lot of the just like small lies that he doesn't need to say that just
Right.
ruins his trustability. Like
I agree.
today he said, I told Keemstar if he were to release the interview, I would immediately threaten legal action. And then Keemstar, comes out with a Twitter video where he's like, yeah,
he ends up giving
that,
him like his angle.
that
of the
never
video.
happened.
That was so weird to watch.
Here's the thing. I just think he was like panicking. He's one of those guys who goes like, hey, listen, man, I need you not to post that interview because it makes me look like really bad, dude. But I'll come out here and I'll say it's my fault so your fans don't get mad at you. I feel like it was one of
but
those.
Nick, why did he give him his angle of the interaction? That was so fucking awkward to watch.
What do you mean?
Like the selfie camera video.
Oh, that was in Keem's video already.
Yeah,
except
yeah.
that he bleeped out the F slur, but that's about it.
Wait,
think
there's
the-
not a Keem
what I
selfie
was-
camera video where he was reacting to it?
Like,
no, Boogie.
No, we just watched it. I mean,
no, the POV footage of Boogie meeting Frank at the door when he's like getting his dog to his friend.
Dude, that
and
was
shit
sick.
Like that.
The editing was great in that video.
Yeah,
He
it
did a
was so
great job.
confusing to watch.
I loved it. It was like really, it was good stuff.
But
dude.
no, I think
Came out did himself.
I think the reason that Boogie recorded it is to like cover his bases, because I think he literally thought that he was going to be shooting Frank at some point during that altercation.
Do we know that he actually like recorded the actual interaction and didn't just like put the phone in his pocket or put it on a
No, he
shelf or
probably
something nearby?
did. You heard in the beginning, like they were talking, like because initially the friend was gonna shoot him. Remember, that was like the roommate was gonna be the one who fired the shot, and then Boogie was supposed to hold the dog, and he goes, you know what? Why don't you hold the dog or whatever? And Boogie puts the phone in his pocket.
Huh.
That's
See, that to me screams that he's just trying to like scare people from messing with him. That's what this says to me.
Yeah, and this goes back to something I wanted to say way earlier, but I didn't get a chance to. Is basically like Boogie is either one extreme or the other, and that's why he has so much trouble. You were trying to describe it like he has trouble getting it or handling drama. Is because he either handles it in one extreme or the other. You say like Nick said earlier that like Boogie doesn't defend himself, and then when he does defend himself, people are saying he's spurging. Yeah, like people are right that he needs to defend himself more, but not to that extent. It's like there's a balance on which you do things, and Boogie's either like, okay, I'm gonna like say, you know, it's my fault and the trolls are right, and I need to be better as a person, or he's gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, troll. There's no in between. It's either.
And that's a great point, and that lends to the point that maybe he shouldn't be on the internet.
Exactly, I agree with
Right,
that.
yeah.
I agree with that actually. Yeah.
I mean, like,
or that he should have somebody like that's just trained to help people with the
like a
issues
little
he has.
mentor.
Has anybody here
mentor.
who here has actually heard about like all his like backstory and like all the things he dealt with?
I heard that he used to have like a sugar baby and he was lying about all that stuff too. Like,
oh no, I mean where his trauma.
Like he has PTSD because his
mother
molested him.
That backstory too. That was a little bit more.
Dude, that guy got
he had so many issues. According to him, anyway, he had so many issues growing up, like with the different types of abuse from his mom, and like it's like even when they went back to his house. I mean, granted, I don't know that was actually his house.
Dude.
Because it was like with McJuggerNugget, so it could have been a skit, and they just rented a abandoned building. I don't know, but the amount of things he actually like he claims to have had happened, and like I don't. Aside from the swatting thing, I don't think there's been any like major lies or inconsistencies that anyone's found in things he's said and done. I think it's mostly been small, little hypocritical things for the most part.
But there are white lies,
So-
like Augie said, which puts like a lot of doubt on pretty much everything he says. And while I do believe like the majority of like the core arguments he's making or the core situations he's saying, there's always like little white lies sprinkled in, like what he Augie said with the Keemstar shit.
I don't
Like,
lend much credibility to that. Every YouTuber's a liar until they get caught.
Yeah, see, but here's the
Well,
thing,
but
though.
not
The
in
thing
this
is,
way.
The biggest
Everybody in
liar.
this call, obviously.
Yeah,
The reason
exactly.
I'm bringing that up,
clean,
though-
all right.
Every YouTuber except for us, of course, is a liar.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I don't know what
guys.
you're talking about.
But
I mean, the reason I'm bringing all that up though is obviously because like he might be a liar and stuff now, but we don't know. I mean, I don't know how many.
Yeah, we haven't
disorders he
gotten to the
actually
meeting yet.
has
We
and
haven't
stuff.
voted you out.
yeah, we haven't called the emergency meeting.
We voted
Dude, every
Pescator out.
YouTuber is an imposter, and all the viewers are the crewmates.
True.
Yeah, Boogie called a meeting because he saw them. He called.
Listen,
So-
Augie's
He
the
didn't
only
call a
one
meeting,
that's
dude. He
he's just
enabled
not.
fucking team killing.
Augie is the only one who's not a liar, and that's because he's just not bright enough to remember exactly what he
Shut the
did
fuck.
beforehand.
Suck my dick, Flamenco.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Dude, I
Augie,
can't-
dude. The way I watch Augie in Among Us, dude, it makes me 100%.
I can't
positive
play my
that this guy
fucking
is Not
game.
disingenuous at all, dude. This guy is literally too stupid to be disingenuous.
I
He
can't
does everything
fucking
on
play
his own.
the game because the colors keep changing. So I think light blue is Diorio, and then the next game light blue is like Flamenco. So I'm like, I just saw you
Dude,
come out of
in
a
the
fucking
voting,
vent.
In the voting, the color and the name are next to each other.
All right, in my defense, in the tournament, listen, no, no. Listen here, all right? Sky Williams did come out of that fucking vent because when I came in the room,
Oh
he
my
was not in there, and when I walked out, he was right behind me. There was no
But he
possible
wasn't the imposter.
fucking
He wasn't the
way
imposter,
he
though.
didn't vent.
But he wasn't the imposter. So how did he vent?
Shit, he vented.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
He vented.
I don't know. Dude, you got to think of it like this. I've gone over this. I'll do like the little popcorn version. This guy has come out and said that his mother abused him, that his father molested him. He's recently been divorced from his wife. All he has left is his dog. He was so fat he couldn't move around. The girlfriends he dated, one of which dated him to try to feed him until he died. Okay, this guy hasn't always had the best life. In fact, I don't really think there's a time he's explained where he actually was happy. But what he did have for a short amount of time was a successful internet career where people thought of him as like the moral center of YouTube. He was like the dad of the community. Like everybody looked at Boogie and he was like, holy shit, this is the most wholesome guy on the internet. Yeah. And then one day that all went away.
Oh no.
And it's all gone. And look, dude, I can't imagine my mental state if I was that 50-year-old guy who never had a lot of friends.
Oh no,
we can up in the house.
Yeah, and we can leverage a lot of sympathy to Boogie, and I leverage probably more sympathy to Boogie than most people do. Because
that actually hit me, dude.
Also,
I know.
But
I'd be Boogie's friend.
There's some
I would be
things
nice
that
to
are
him.
like mistakes, and you got to call them out, and also.
I posted a meme.
It's not an excuse all the time, right? You can't excuse everything on your past.
Yeah.
Where'd you
I totally agree with that,
Twitter.
Boblax, that you can't excuse it just because of his past. The only reason I bring up his past is because like a lot of people are just acting like, oh, he's just insane. It's like, no,
he's
Frank
mentally
picking
ill
on
for a
this
reason.
guy. Frank picking on this guy is like picking on a toddler in the sense of like if you're gonna go to war like bullying people, like why pick the easiest target possible unless you're that like insecure about your ability to entertain.
Look, I don't even think you can pick the easiest, dude. I have no problem with people criticizing Boogie, making jokes about Boogie, even being a dick to Boogie, dude. I make content on Bunty King, okay? But I am never, ever going to Bunty's house. That would never happen. I'm not gonna go fucking interview the girl that cucked him. There are some lines that people don't cross, and I guess I have a different moral center than some of you in chat.
So his ex-wife dated him for the purpose of making him fat, essentially?
No. You want to hear that story? I can tell that one.
Right, tell the story. Tell the story.
All right. So he was dating a girl who literally was just trying to get him as big as possible because it's like a feeder fetish thing, where like your whole fetish is like killing a really fat person. So like, dude, so essentially they had like a big Thanksgiving dinner, right? Like it was Thanksgiving. He had 2 turkeys, 5 pies. Like it was just like but what you'd have for like your entire extended family if you lived in like, I don't know, fucking like where you have a lot of kids, like the South America region, dude, your entire extended family comes for like a South American Thanksgiving, if that makes sense. And like Boogie ate all of that food while she basically just watched. Then she goes, do you want dessert? And Boogie went, oh, dessert? I already ate 4 pies. What else can I eat?
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from listening to this.
This girl was naked on his bed, covered in whipped cream with maraschino cherries in her vagina.
Dude, why do we know this? Why is this information that we know?
I didn't even know. Why do we know?
Why do you know this? Why do you know this, Nick?
The general story. I knew the story of like a girl making him fat on Thanksgiving, but not all that.
Every last one of them.
Okay. Shut up!
I'm pretty sure this is because he was like struggling to find any compatibility with anybody.
Actually, this is on the H3 podcast.
Yeah, it was.
That's how he knows. Well, I'm just saying because a lot of us didn't know.
We know this because Boogie self-volunteered it for everybody.
That part stuck out to me because to feed him, and then I guess it's a term called a feeder.
Dude, all the people who were defending me in chat are also now mad at me.
Yeah, I know, seriously, because like we kind of wish we didn't hear that, but no, I guess there is people that like have a fetish.
How would he eat that after eating so many pies, Dan?
That's what he said. He goes, "Oh, dessert! I already ate all the pies. What else is there?"
Wait, was it 5 pieces of pie or 5 full pies?
I don't remember the exact number, but it was a lot of fucking food.
Okay, but after the cherries, what happens?
They had sex.
Yeah. Oh, they had sex for like 30 seconds, and then Boogie probably had mild heart pain.
I think
Ejaculated whipped cream.
I have like the cursed memory, and I remember this.
Shut up.
He said he had to like do it at the edge of the bed, like it was cheating. That was the only way he could like lift his flap.
What?
One for me. Better.
Why do you say flap, dude? That's when it got too far, bro.
I literally just felt physical pain from that. I unironically just hurt from that.
That's when it went like nuclear, bro.
I apologize to the chat.
Just dropped the nuclear tape.
Why did you say flap, bro?
Chat's like,
oh, he has a big
What else
stomach.
would you
He has
call
to
it?
move it.
It's
Why
like, they're
flap,
finally
dude?
talking about the guns, bro. They're finally talking about the guns.
I mean, who's gun guarding now, bitch?
Something like lift the
Yo,
flap,
all
like,
you guys are
lift
gun
it.
guarding. You want me to tell
Nick,
the
do you have to
You're all gun.
flap
All of you in the
dude?
chat. All 8,000 of you in the chat. You're all gun guards right now. It's for telling Nick to stop talking about this.
You know, you say the word flap. I'm wondering, is he lifting or is she lifting it? And you have to realize that.
Yo, they put like skins in to keep it up.
Who cares? Who cares if he lifts or if she lifts? Why do you want to know this? Why is this information you need to hear?
Let me tell you something. When you lift the flap, there's sweat underneath because it was touching the bottom part of the flap, dude.
What? We need to get a doctor in here.
Now we're done.
Edwin, have you ever been like 700 pounds? Like, how would what?
Well, Nick would know all about fucking flaps during sex.
No,
dude.
wait a minute, wait, hold on. This wasn't a Boogie story. This was his story that he's telling on to Boogie. You fucking weirdo.
Look, I'm an experienced man. That's all I'm saying. But this is starting weird.
Wait.
No.
Wait, have you played with some flaps,
Boogie
dude?
is trending. Let's go back to the story.
Wait, Edwin, have you played with someone's flaps before, man?
Wouldn't show your fucking
Wait,
girlfriend
Edwin,
history.
show your flap history, dude.
YouTube.com/sexual history. Can you show it? I want to see. Wait, what did you fuck, Edwin? What the fuck, Edwin? Edwin, tell the chat what you fucked,
experimenting or like what's going on? How did this happen?
I
Were
feel
you just like
Edwin's degeneration.
Judging me.
did you put whipped cream on yourself too?
Dude, Edwin's the kind of guy who just covers himself in Vaseline and flops on the floor like, yo, I'm a slug.
He's never been a guy.
Wang in the chat. Edwin's degeneration.
This is all my fault. I did this to myself.
God, what was this stream about?
I think
I'm glad that on a stream with
Boogie 298.
I'm glad on a stream with 2,000 people that we're talking about this. You know what I mean? Like let all
my word. Since Nick mentioned the flap, it's gone down like 200 people.
Dude, the word flap.
Holy
the word
shit.
Flap, dude.
Just imagine fucking those flaps.
Flapping.
Wait, Edwin actually just rage quit the call.
Imagine
Wait, he's not here anymore?
Wait, I figured out why he was asking so many flap questions.
Wait, he just raged the call?
Oh no.
Oh.
Let's assume he disconnected.
I'm actually in tears after that one. That was just terrible.
Dude, I just exposed Edwin unintentionally, bro.
Only on RFC.
Bro, Edwin
Because he was asking a lot of like flap. He was trying to get like confirmation on stuff. I'm like, wait.
Anyway, to bring this back down, let's go over his diagnoses.
Yo, I'm gonna call my audience. What up, Flap Gang?
Oh no.
Goodbye, Edwin. Goodbye, Boulders.
Do 5 pies though. That's a lot of pies. Because I was thinking pieces
Do you
of
want
pie.
me to get the clip? Do you want me to get the clip?
Yeah.
Get the
I was
clip.
thinking pieces of pie because
Catch you
like
later.
Go get it.
I'm the opposite in terms of Boogie to where I can barely eat anything. I can barely even eat a full meal because I have stomach issues.
Well,
so
we know
like,
Augie's like that too.
I have an eating
Bullshit. I'm not like that.
Wait, you have an eating disorder? Wait, you don't
I
have
don't.
an eating disorder? and
Augie, look at your
you're
arms,
eating.
dude.
Wait,
there's
No.
whole
You know what it's
internet
called?
speculates on your
and
arms.
he doesn't have an eating disorder? What?
Yeah. No.
Wait.
So I guess my Wi-Fi cut out.
Oh no.
Okay, got it. 35 minutes. I'm gonna send the timestamp
All right.
right
Send
here.
me that. Send me
But
that
yeah,
stamp.
I was thinking, like in my mind, when someone says 5 pies, I was thinking 5 pieces of pie because I could not eat 5 pieces of pie, but he ate 5 pies.
Oh, by the way, I have a useless piece of information that you might want to know. They're changing the system on the auto caption now, so if it's a curse word, it comes up in brackets. That way, one, it fixes it so the N word doesn't just randomly pop up in your captions and demonetize your whole video, even if you didn't say it. And 2, it's just not in there anymore.
All right. Oh God, this is streamed.
Did it not timestamp it?
No, you fucking degenerate.
All right, 35 exactly.
Oh.
Do you remember the H3 podcast where they had the episode of Papa John's or whatever? And it was,
I like that.
And they pretended Papa John just dropped the N-word in the middle of it, and the whole thing got demonetized. Yeah. So they're not going to do that anymore. They fixed that.
Yeah. I actually like that podcast.
All right.
It's some decent episodes.
Listen up, guys. It is story time, so buckle up, children.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, Ethan isn't dressed like a crazy Christian homeless person today. Wow.
That
dude, only Teddy Fresh on the head, dude.
The spouse,
I think
like
so.
they
Absolutely.
come in and they like being that.
Right, they want to be the caretaker.
They want to be that.
I once dated a girl who was a feeder. If you're familiar with that,
tell me about that. I'm very
so.
I've seen some documentaries.
I met her on like MySpace back in 2005 or something.
It's even crustier that H3 is the one conducting this interview. Of all interviews where this story had to have been told, it was on the H3 show.
Something?
Dude, H3's like, feeder. I want to know about that.
I was about 5'50".
Like, Ela, can we get a feeder?
That was 5'20".
That was like
she's the girl who got me up to 600.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she completely enabled you.
Yeah, she just
fucked
like
you
straight up, right? She's like, I want you to be so big. Like we moved in and we had this conversation, and she's like, I want you to be so big one day that you can't get out of bed. I want you to be so big one day that you're one of the biggest men on record.
What the fuck?
It's a huge sexual turn on for her.
I was gonna ask, is sexual?
Very sexual.
Let me ask you if I can get. How does she get sexual gratification out of that?
I guess just the body type. Like she liked the softness of it.
But does
and
she
the
like
feel of
get
it,
off
and then,
in
yeah,
some way?
like straight like the feeding aspect is foreplay. Like dinner is foreplay.
See, you
Jesus.
laugh, but this is like an entire genre. This is like
Flamenco?
people like Amberlyn Reed or Chantel.
Yo, all the
Flamenco?
feeders are gonna get in the chat and be like, "Yo,
Flamenco
it's okay,
now.
dude. They're just little anime characters, dude. They're not really, they're not
Flamenco,
bad."
how much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? I weigh 175 pounds.
Okay, you probably
Okay,
weren't fed
he's the
then.
imposter. Why would he have that?
Wait,
Why
then
would he
he's
immediately?
the feeder, dude. Then he's the feeder.
Because I used to
How
weigh
big is your
200 pounds and
girlfriend?
I lost it. My girlfriend is
I
like
guess I found it.
125.
Okay, Flamenco's
I
clean,
don't
dude.
ask
He
her
ain't a
or she gets
feeder.
angry at me.
What was the last task you did, huh?
You don't ask that question, Bo Blacks. Women get really pissed off when you ask
Oh,
them.
I know that. Yeah, obviously I know that.
Flamenco,
don't
I
ask
expect
your
Augie
face.
not to know that, but
Flamenco,
Bo
And I'm
Black,
only
come
doing
on
it for a
now.
joke
Dude,
about you
You
being
should
a
know
feeder.
this.
Bo Black's literally just asked. Hold on.
Pussy and ass.
Bo
Flamenco,
Black's,
how many girls has your girlfriend slept with?
Whoa,
Yeah,
none.
let's get the full rundown.
Bo Black's just asked Flamenco how much his girlfriend weighs on ours.
No, I'm trying to find out if they're feeders or not. One of them.
Why?
For a joke.
I don't think that makes
Why?
it better.
Am I missing something?
Yo, dude,
you
Bo
guys
Blacks,
know the
wait,
context,
wait,
dude.
Bo Blacks, that's a great Tinder question. Yo, how much do you weigh? Why would you ask that? I just want to know if you're a feeder, bro.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! It took me a minute to just realize what you just asked.
Eating an entire turkey and 5 pies get you sexually aroused. That's how you find the keepers on Tinder.
And what's the home grand slam?
It's just sex,
Damn.
Like I guess ideally, I've talked to people who got so large that they weren't able to have sex, and certainly a lot of positions are compromised when I was 550, 600. But
you can
there's
still
plenty
slam?
we could do. Yeah, we can still get it
Damn.
going. But eventually, I guess she would fed me to a point where I wasn't physically able to do that anymore,
And
and I
that's-
don't know what it would have been.
And did you know about that sort of phenomena before you met her?
To some extent, I mean,
Was she
pretty.
skinny?
She was pretty upper. Yeah, she was tiny. She's like 110 pounds. Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez.
That is the string.
Whoa! Wait a minute. The
I want to
imagery.
make up for her lack of it, dude.
Dude, it looks like a Snorlax. Like
Wait,
destroying
Edwin's
a
really
fucking
skinny
Charmander.
too.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
a Snorlax like cracking a Charmander in half, my guy.
Wait a minute
Oh,
now.
One of the
Jinx,
best
you
looking
mean.
girls I ever dated too. She
How
was
did that
very-
make you feel? I mean, like being in that relationship, knowing what it was.
Well, I was like suicidal and like self-destructive anyway. So I was
Aw.
like, hey, I get to
Someone
die
cares about
and
you.
also get laid a lot. So
Yeah.
this is awesome. And she was pushing me to do stuff I had never done before. Like she was getting me back into the gym to try to stay fit, but also still fat. You know,
'Cause she wanted to
right?
fuck.
Because otherwise, right? And otherwise, you're going to get so
Damn.
fat that you want to be able to eat anymore. I want you to be able to always be able to knock it out, right? I want you to be able to just burn those calories.
Was she trying to kill you?
Yeah, that's
She wanted.
That's the deal. That's the deal with some
Really?
feeders. Yeah, not all.
Well,
of
I mean, where's the road end?
Right.
I guess.
for some of them, it's just like a control thing. Like I want to control you. And some of them, it's like,
Would
I want to
she
feed you to death.
Would she feed you while you guys were having sex?
Yeah. I have a
the
real
hell?
sexy story that I would have never told
Can
when
I
was
hear
married.
it? I'm
That's
intrigued by the
kinda
whole thing.
So
Wait,
we decided to do
H3's
Thanksgiving dinner.
inquiring.
Dude, H3 knows.
Together.
Dude, H3 is big too.
H3 is an unironic fan of Chantel.
And I stayed the night at her place.
Yo, you look
and
skinny.
she wakes up that
Okay.
morning at like 5 a.m. to start cooking that turkey. She bases it like it's her fucking career, dude. and so I'm so fat I can't fit into her pantry, but she's got some bags in the pantry. And like we eat Thanksgiving dinner, and I down like a 2-liter of vanilla Coke, and I like ate half that turkey and half all the sides, and I ate like a pie for breakfast to start the day. And then she's like, "Hey, it's time for dessert." And I'm like, "I can't eat another bite." And she goes, "Well, you better." And I'm like, "What is for dessert? I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast, okay? Like, what do you want from me?" This is when I hate the story now, looking back on it, because I feel like such a terrible glutton. I can't believe this is where my head was, because I would never think this way anymore. But I was like so into it. So she goes into the pantry and grabs this like bag, and then she goes into the bedroom and closes the door. And I'm like doing this, like trying to get food to settle, to like try to make room, like try to burp and stuff, because I know I'm gonna have to eat. It's gonna be real food. And so she's like, "Come in," and I'm so sorry.
This is great.
Come in.
Disgusting story.
Say it.
She's taken Oreo cookies and she's laid them across her chest, down her stomach, to make an arrow to
Dior.
Wait, the Oreo arrow.
What? Wait a minute.
Wait.
Shout out.
I feel like this is something Nick would do.
Dude, Nick's gonna start jerking off to this
Yeah,
story.
I feel like Nick's gonna start making like fucking
Dude, all the
Oreo
people,
arrows whose
wait, all
cock.
these people are showing up to your stream right now to find out about the shooting drama, and they end up getting fucking coaxed into listening to this story.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh my god.
and then she had filled her vagina
No.
with maraschino cherries.
Whoa.
I swear
It is
to
time
God.
for dessert.
I swear to God. And my first thought is, you are going to get a yeast infection. What the fuck are you doing? Like, don't put food in your vagina.
How many did you stuff in there?
6 or 7. It was like, but I was. It was like one of the best experiences of my life. I was like, this is awesome.
You ate them all out.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. And then,
Dude, Edwin agrees, dude.
Oh
yeah.
Dude, Edwin knows.
Cherries, huh?
Put whipped cream on himself, dude.
Does that girl go like, "Yo, get the crumbs on me"?
Stop! Stop it! Oh my god, dude. I'm like, I feel like
This
I'm
is
brain
how
damage.
Nick was born. Oh my god.
Wait! Yo, trial by fire.
This is what
Fucker,
Nick's
trial
parents
by fire.
did, and then they got pregnant.
That's why he's
went
the
to die.
Oreo.
Yeah.
I ate them all out. Yes, quite.
They changed their
Quite literally,
they changed
and,
their last name in order to.
It said COVID 2988.
And then we like moved in together for a while, and then I got sick. I got like an infection in my leg, which is like real frequent. I get in with the lymphedema all the time. And I'm like, I gotta go to the hospital. And she's like, they're gonna make you lose weight. And I'm like, no, that's gonna be fine. I've gone before. She goes, if you go to the hospital, we're done. And I'm like, what?
Bruh.
Oh.
No, what? Fuck you. Okay, we're done. Like, I'm not gonna die. Like, I literally, she's like, you're faking the infection. I'm like, how do you fake an infection? What are you fucking talking about?
This bitch was twisted in the head.
Yeah.
Dude, Chad Boogie said, "Get the fuck out," but not after he ate all those
Nice.
cherries.
Huh? How many more cherries if I'm gonna stay home?
Dude, as soon as
She's
the-
got to be hot at least. Like,
Boogie ass gamer, dude.
What if we saw a picture of her and she was like, never.
Yo, it's that blonde girl from the picture surrounded by the 4 black guys. That meme. It's just her.
Oh yeah,
Picture-
I
Yeah.
forgot conveniently that she's also like 70 pounds in this entire story as well, so it just makes it
Yeah.
even worse.
He's
Aw.
like, Augie, wait, dude.
I sent you something, Augie.
That's the happiest I've ever seen Ethan Klein.
Wait, look at his face!
Oh man, yeah, look at his
Oh my god,
face.
this is the happiest we've ever seen Ethan, dude.
There's a glint in his eyes.
Seriously,
You think
Dude,
he's
he's
watching
like
his...
thinking about this. You know him and Hila did some shit after this, dude.
You would think that he's watching his child take their first steps.
Oh
Aw.
my god.
By the way, shout out. Oh my god.
Yo, watch out, Vosh. Someone's behind you.
Oh, I just realized you. Hold on, let me PC view this a little better. There you go. Amazing meme. Flamenco, did you make this?
No, somebody sent it to me.
That's great. That's amazing. All right, everyone. I think at that I'm gonna pull out of here.
Well, we're not going to cover the. We're not going to cover
needs to try something.
Frank and Boogie on the kill streak.
Suddenly,
Wait, they're on there tonight?
No, the instigating event of all this was
We haven't even had the 2 hour mark
together.
I did DM Frank, but I don't think he's online.
We could talk about how I ratioed TwizFizz's new video with a tweet.
You know what? I would be down for like a 5-hour stream where we just go through everything, but I actually have shit to do, so.
Yo, she finally broke 1K views again. Congrats for her, everyone. Big claps here. Oh, fuck.
Damn. Okay, all right. Listen, before I get out of here, I do want to see one thing real quick. Just one thing. Nothing It's nothing personal. Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, her rendition of Augie was really funny.
Yeah, bro, she took a hit on you. You gotta watch it.
Yo, read the comment section. It's so fucking funny, dude.
You can't admit to any criticism. You're like a spoiled child who tries so hard to manipulate their parents into not being in trouble. It's kind of gross. Why'd you blow off a bunch of small YouTubers, including but not limited to Mickey Mitch? This was dead drama, but now it's gonna resurface. Also, Twiz, when you talked to Pescator, you threw your hat in the ring. You could have just like ignored it. TwizFizz, no. You need to calm down.
There's one comment that says this video makes me hate women more. Something.
I don't know, social climber. You did throw away your friendship with Mickey Mitch. Why are you even responding to this? It makes you look butthurt. Honestly, cringiest video of 2020. You took a month to respond. You really fell from grace, didn't you? This drama's completely trash.
Why did she do this? She didn't have to do this.
Yeah, it was a little like too little, too late.
Dude, she left the community. Her channel started like losing like crazy, and then she just showed back up and was like, "Right back where I left off, motherfucker."
Well, okay. For context, though, for the chat, she literally said, "I'm breaking up with the community. I'm not gonna be part of this shit anymore." And she showed that she lost subscribers, and she came back to mock everybody. Well, not everybody, but you know, like the 4 of you, or I don't know how many.
I think she really only mocked Nick and Tommy in that.
And
Augie
dude.
Well,
And
she
Shock
parodied
Mouths.
Augie, but I don't think that's shade at Augie.
Dude, she looked the saltiest when she was wearing the shock mouths.
She actually kind of looks like Augie.
And she shaded Shockmouth's Mickey Mitch. Yeah, that too. Sorry, Mickey.
I want to watch this part at least with her pretending to be.
It's just her eating a sand. Because like the entire drama, Nick's like going haywire and Tommy's going in, and I'm just like,
smash or pass on female Augie.
No, stop.
I'm gonna definitely pass.
Get out.
I'm gonna pass for you.
Wait, so Nick, are you Tommy C's baby boy? And if so, who's the simp?
I don't know, dude. I managed to ratio.
You
this
guys
video
kind of
with a
simp
tweet,
for each
so I guess
other, you
not.
and Tommy.
Yeah, dude. This is just.
It's a mutual simpage.
I haven't stopped laughing since this morning. It's just like it doesn't make any sense at all.
It was a sad move. I would have loved to have a talk with her, like, you know, like bring her on the show or something reasonable, but she was pretty unreasonable.
Everybody is hitting pass except for the one guy who said you just got really hard. So
he really likes female Augie.
Okay, here's the thing. You can't get triggered over a COVID take and then say it was a comedy satire. That just doesn't exist.
No, but like my whole point about her is that she made like I think the big criticism I had is that a lot of the time she just hides behind jokes and stuff like that, or she'll make like a video that looks like a satire, but in reality it's real. And to combat that, she just made a video that's legitimately drama, but she made it look like a satire. She literally did exactly what I said she does, and she's like, "Ha, I got you, Nick."
Well,
damn. All right.
Oh yeah, Augie said you need to get out of here, so maybe.
Listen, I got some super chats.
Stream or something.
Yeah, go fire.
I'm gonna be going live for a while after this. If you guys want to still shoot.
All right. I'll send everybody over to your thing. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for co-hosting.
Yeah.
Okay, listen up, guys. I got super chats to read. We're on super chat hour. Let's go. But of course, you are under no obligation to stay for this part, or technically any part of the show. I'm just going to be reading donations and responding to them if necessary. However, if you still want some more entertainment, I'm going to go ahead and direct you over here. All right. By the way, hit like on the show. Make sure you're subbed to the program. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you up over here on this stream. This is where Flamenco is. He's one of the people in the call, if you don't know. He's gonna be continuing the stream, so go check him out over here. Oops, I didn't link it right. Hold on. This is where he is. So if you want to go watch him, I'll just be responding to super chats and closing the stream. So anyway, there's his stream over there. You can go watch. I am going to be responding to these. Fun show tonight. We had a big crowd too, about 2,000 or whatever. Pretty good shit. Pretty good shit, not gonna lie. Okay. I'm just going to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna bump it up over here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's respond to this shit. Cat's Flocking just threw 420 says, if you like food, smash the like button. Shifty2 through 2 says, just watch the interview, funny as fuck. Land the Shark through 2 says, this is how Nick was born. Nikki Red through 2 says, flap foreplay. Awesome. Artistically through 20 says, Goon Squad and their audience the Flap Gang. No. No. Neon Arrakis through 5 says, funny, Augie hates females, but his biggest simps are females. Yeah, very interesting. Actually kind of tells you a lot about how that works. John Manfreda through 5 says, I'm dying. Y'all talking about nothing and I can't handle myself. Best stream ever. L Dinosaur through 20 ARS says, go to youtube.com/flaphistory. Stefan through 5 says, I wonder if there was a hood rod attached to the hold the flap when the girlfriend went down like a gas station mechanic. Okay. That was wonderful. Nick Van Dims through 5 says, why not have Leafy on your stream? If he wants to come on, why not? Tatty just through 5 says, he's right, I'm one of them. Broken Optics through 5 says, that bat skeleton decor is pretty dope, not gonna lie. Hey, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, actually. Listen, we can talk shit or whatever, but Boogie, where was it? Where was it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Boogie's got some sick-ass Halloween decorations, alright? You can't lie. You literally can't lie. So, yeah. FlexTape through 150 says, I came here from the land of Dragon Lord, so we got this idiot Frank thinking he can be hater and go on the pilgrimage. This isn't Germany. We're actually allowed to own guns here. The Lone Murderer through 5 says, Boogie in New Vegas 2 confirmed. Have it be a troll game of you chasing him. It would be base as fuck. Ryan Remolition through 10 says, Boogification, you gain 300 pounds, you take 20 D20 necrotic damage and roll madness every turn. Take 48 force damage every turn as gravity takes a toll on the body. Gain necrotic poison aura for 20 D20. XBiggie through 5 says, remember the South Park episode about the standard ground law? Boogie literally is Cartman. Len Hart through 299 says, love you, Augie, great show. Lance Fenton through 549 says, I'm not sure how I like this one, how this one's going. It's past the lolcow stage now. Frank needs to give it a break. I'm getting Etika vibes from Boogie right now. Yeah, it's true. Artistically through 50 says, the way he says pussy makes me want to curl into my own skin and Control-Alt-Delete myself. Turtle through 20 says, you have someone who admits it's unstable. Make it clear when it will happen when this guy goes on his property. What person would think to go near there is a good idea. A lawyer can have fun arguing for Boogie. Needs one. Land Shark through 2 says, there's a Boogie behind every blade of grass. Turtle through 20 says, facts. Jessica through 50 says, e-girls fun RFC. This is confirmed. And I think I am caught up. Oh, there's some stuff that I missed over here. Okay, Turtle through 10 says, serious topic, but e-girls take over. Atlanta the Shark through 2 says, hey Flamenco, you're the best of the boys. Jessica through 50 says, for Luna and Turtle and Jada, and I don't know, for Estrogen, ha ha ha. Anime Stage through 2 says, hey Boblocks. Phantom V through 10 says, I hope you know Radentism lied about the heart attack and admitted it. Oh yeah, I know. Artistically through 50 says, not gonna lie, Twitter wilding out here with the Boogie memes. Girl through 699 says, Boogie coming in with the quickness and the thickness. Turtle through 5 says, kick 8 in. Jessica through 2 says, Nick is in the chat, so ... Turtle through 20 says, I can't believe this idiot actually went to his house. Is he going to cry foul now? Metro Boogie through 5 says, if young Boogie don't trust you, he gonna shoot you. Funk Malfunction through 5 says, wait a minute, is he in jail for this, or was it a good... Wait, is he in jail for this, or was it good? Was it a legal shoot? No, nobody's in jail yet. And I think I'm caught up. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Okay, because I read the earlier super chats later. Okay, everyone, make sure you hit like on the stream. Make sure you're subbed to the channel, you're subscribed. And also, if you want to watch the show, it's going to be going up immediately on Spotify. And then later it'll be going up on YouTube as well. So make sure that you are an epic gamer. Be sure to go on Spotify to watch this right after if you missed it or if you want to see the earlier part. And I will see you guys later. For now, go watch Flamenco. He is live on YouTube right now. And I will get out of here. Peace out, everyone. See you guys later.